Testing. Yo, yo, yo. Webby in the house. Let's get it, y'all. Let's go. Test. Test, test. Ooh, ooh. Turn that down. Game, ooh, thank goodness I turned it down. Y'all's eardrums would have been cooked. Dang. Let's do ranked. My hands hurt because I've been typing so much, chat. Has that ever happened to y'all? Where's my game audio? Oh, that's right. I have audio turned off because so TikTok doesn't, or so YouTube doesn't copyright strike me or whatever. They're really strict with the audio, y'all. What up, Wit? What up, Witty? Did you see my video? I'm gonna do better than even that, but I have like a new perspective. Like looking at the enemy's POV tells so much more, and I need to do that more often. It's gonna kind of open the doors for me. I also posted it on Facebook. No rush. You can watch it later. I don't have audio. Hold on. I have to return to lobby. I don't have game audio. Oh, I know what it is. I have a feeling I know what it is. Look at me. I'm a professional streamer now. Watch, I'm gonna fix it. Watch this. Believe in me, Wit. Have faith in me. Monitor and output testing. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We're here. Oh, no cam? Oh, thank you. That's right, because I was clipping and I didn't want my face on it. So thank you, Wit. Let's minimize that. Or let's just keep it big for no reason. I'm just playing. Let's put that right there. Bet. What up, Eric? Alright, we should be good. Just had to put some settings back. Yeah, I didn't think that video was going to take all day, y'all. So, we're going to run a good live. And Wit's right. Wit was telling me last night I do need to commit because I'll like plan something or plan to go live. And then I'm a content creator first, right? But I like going live. I just got to get better at balancing it. That's the gist. All right, before this starts, I'm gonna grab one thing real quick. Real quick. Stay with me, chat. Angelica, I'm sorry about yesterday. I don't know if you were waiting for the stream. I was just talking about that. I don't mean to be a flake, and I don't like to be a flake. I end up is this gonna work? Minute 40. I end up overextending my hand and making commitment. It's my fault, right? I just want to make sure I'm careful with what I say, because if I'm gonna say I'm gonna go live and I don't, I understand how that could lead. I don't know how to word it, but I think you guys get what I'm saying. I know, but I need to not say, I need to not say I'm gonna go live. I don't have to put that pressure on myself. Yeah, thanks, Wit. It's I'll just put it this way. It's something I'm gonna work on as just, we all strive to do better. No, I didn't take it rude at all. So I think part of the biggest dynamic for me is when you're writing or staring at a screen all day for like content and then you go live. I think not just myself, but I think I could speak for a lot of people that it's harder for you to keep your energy or maintain it because you already, for lack of better words, cooked your brain uh working on whatever project, especially something like talking about movement, because I compare it to like math, and I hate math, which it's ironic, but it reminds me of it. For real, Angel. Is it cool if I call you Angel? I feel like at least half the Discord can relate to that. We're in rank, by the way. See, I don't even know how... I couldn't tell you the first thing about geometry as it pertains to math. But I know everything in my movement is geometry. It's just it's such a weird, like, I can't even begin to explain it. Math was one of the reasons why... So I did get my GED, I'm going to say that first. But math was one of the reasons why I dropped out. I mean, the cool thing about dropping out for me, though... I mean, I don't want to say cool. But I got my GED, like, 6 months after I dropped out. So I was graduated by 16. I just didn't like math, and I felt like I had to meet a standard that I was like. That's the downside about school, is it's very generic. So like, autistic people, I feel like they can slip through the cracks because if it's not, maybe it's not just autism either, right, guys? But it's like there's a certain breed of people who, when they don't enjoy what they're doing, it's hard for them to retain the info. And school kind of boxes education into these categories that might not even, like, you're going to need to learn it to some degree, right? But how much of that, what you're learning, is it going to pertain to your life? What up, Shay? What up, Manny? Yeah, sound like it, Manny. When you were talking about center line with me. We're in rank, by the way, guys, but if you don't want me to chill here as long as I do, just say something. And I'll put the pedal to the metal. I just like to get spicy. People keep saying something about me not carrying the fists. Like, I know they're broken, and I'm going to carry them every now and again, but I'm here for the geometry. There's no geometry in them gloves for me. Bro really tried to roll up on me. So right now we got room for him, We'll take the... I need a shotgun, though. You failed geometry? Fractions was about the line for me. I learned fractions. Ah, I can't believe I hit her. That is so funny, guys. I wanted to make sure I got that. That was so goofy, y'all. This is gonna be my little sniper. Alright, where's my spicy? We're about to just give up on this mission. They're doing me wrong. Sometimes it'd be like that. What up? What up, Casey? I'm gonna carry this harpoon all game. No, I'm just playing. I got lucky. Yo, my first, bro, I bet he's got a shotgun. I don't want to. Mine was in an assembly with, and it like freaked me out when the first time you have one. Maybe I'm alone in this, but dude, I freaked out because I didn't know what was going on. I was like, I thought I was an alien, bro, because I thought, you know, when you're a kid, you over dramatize things. I thought I was the only one that felt like that. I'm like, man, I can't tell people how I feel because they're gonna think I'm crazy. I've always wondered if I'm dyslexic. It's hard to explain. Like, I can read things just fine, but sometimes in order to process information, I have to do it backwards or like a weird roundabout way, which is kind of like what motivates or helped motivate Webby movement, because I'm always looking at how to succeed something from like an upside down perspective, the inversion perspective. And I don't know if that's just part of autism, because I also have oppositional defiance disorder, or at least that's what I was diagnosed with. And I'm like, well, I mean, is that really a bad thing that I oppose authorities' idea? Because sometimes they tell us where to go and it's the wrong way, or it's just like a small crumb version of what we really need. You fainted? Bro, there was a transit system near our school. I left school and I took a bus home. I took the transit home. I couldn't. I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't, like, the more it just amplifies it when you don't know what's going on, you start really freaking yourself out. That was the height of my anxiety, and that was like when I swore that. So I wanted to be a school counselor or a therapist, y'all. But you have to have like a master's degree or somewhere around there. It definitely deterred me. And I was like, what they're not factoring in is life experience, because that's something you're not going to learn in school. And if they're going to make me get a master's to make $60K a year, I'm all right. Like, I got to look out for me too. That floored me though, and I understand it, right? Because you really need to know the brain, right? But what about life experiences and just how it works? Oh, I sold the shot. Well, we still got the clip. Is it still the same clip? I don't know. That's a debate that we can talk about. It's like a clear without the P. That sounded wrong, y'all. That didn't come out like like, whoa. I've been missing lately. I dropped my sins too. I need to figure it out because it doesn't just feel like Rust. Like, let's wait. Hold on. I don't know what it is though, man. I dropped my sins to 24, y'all. Oh, wait, this is not in rank. That's right. Oh no, dude. I don't want to get pressured right now. I don't have full shield. I don't like to take things apart and put them back together. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually really bad at that. I'm actually like, it depends. Like, I feel like most things with instruction manuals, oh, dude, like, I'm very one-track minded too. I can balance things. It just depends, dude, because again, it goes back to having to enjoy it. You too, Alex? Something feels different, bro. Can a brother get some shield? It's like, I don't know if it's the chaos. Sometimes it goes stiff, or if just aim assist has been doing something weirdly inconsistent, or if they're just trying to thirst trap people into starting to hack. Because the inconsistency, it's hard to say, put it into words other than like, if I didn't have a community that I want to be loyal to, maybe I'd buy us in. Like, it just feels rough. Maybe I'd consider. I like being untainted, I'm not gonna lie. There's a it's like Gandalf. All right. Is that a good metaphor? Because I don't remember. Was Gandalf like just someone who couldn't be tainted? Bro was pure. I haven't touched the macro since RuneScape, all right? And that was why, because I saw what it was doing to RuneScape. This is back in the classic days, y'all. This is back in the days when we still called player kill, like PKing, like going into the wilderness and fighting people. We called it PKing, dude. I used to shake because the adrenaline was so intense when you were PKing in the wilderness. And I have a twin brother, right? For those who don't know, he would shake with me. Like, we would shake when we were watching each other, bro. It's crazy. Nothing will replace that adrenaline. It was like a drug. Well, yeah, doesn't he die, Alex? Is that why you're saying that? I think he dies. I don't like the Nemesis. Oof! Ah! I wanted that clip! Man! That would have been so lethal. That lane break, chat. I'm just rusty, man. That lane break was so lethal. Just what I did with it. Let's go to that replay real quick. That was so crispy, man. I shouldn't have went. I could have done like a... Man. I could have done a double move on the... I think I just wanted to execute the second shot so bad because I knew it was such a good move. And this is something I've been doing more, y'all. And I talk about it in my recent video. But what... Like, ignore the death, obviously, but I'm going to show y'all something neat about that curve. Because it's not hard to do. It's just how you finesse the directional input. Like, basically, my method of flicking is in my movement. When I'm making those curves, it's kind of like a flick. You're really twisting that directional input. And for KBM, guys, that's your mouse button. And it can be done. It's easier on controller, right? But I think it can coexist with KBM. The curve is the hardest analogy for KBM. Or it's the hardest thing to do because you're taking your mouse and you're... Let's check that juke, though. Let's see it from a different POV. Let's see it from his POV. Bro hit a good shot, though, on the next one. It's all good. That was so... Let's see. I want to show the bird's eye view so you can see why he missed that. Let's see if it shows it. Because it looks like I'm taking one lane and then I curved the joystick sharper. Let me slow it down, too. I'm just looking. We're just observing. You should edit my videos, Alex. Oh, that's what it... So, guys, here, this is actually a good perspective. So what's happening is we start in a straight line, and then we delay our curve right as he's cocking his gun. We make that curve come out of nowhere, because right when we're at the top of that curve and we slide, it creates a new lane that they can't account for. And that's the biggest step for y'all to start. Like, it's like reading the open lane and knowing when to time it. Watch, I'm going in a straight line, straight line, straight line. Hurt. You see that? Chat, you see how that just like curved in? Let's watch from his POV now that we can digest it. It's basically the simplest way to word it is it's a straight line. It's a straight line bait into delayed curve. So we take the inside curve as he's loading his rifle or his shotty. It's not on YouTube yet because YouTube is very picky, man. If I put this, it took me a day and a half just to edit this. And like, it's months of commentary just compressed. I just got a piece of it in one little chapter, and I'm gonna drop the when I finish all parts to it. Like, I'm posting them on TikTok and Facebook, and then when I finish all parts, that's the version that's gonna go on YouTube. We're just gonna return back. I messed it up. My bad. My brain's a little fried. Which one, Alex? For which creator? Because I know you've been building your resume. Because you've been doing edits for Happy Gal, so I mean, like that's not like a small thing. So Daniel, check out TikTok, Facebook, chat. If you guys think I should post that video on YouTube, maybe I'll post it as a short, or maybe I just post it as a long form, just so I can just try to get paid for what it's worth. I'm not in it for just the money, obviously, but at the same time, like it does help. So maybe I do post it on YouTube. Alex, why don't you edit my videos, bro? If you think you could. I would handle like the movement breakdowns. You would handle all the in between, and I'd give you a cut off the YouTube. I need someone to edit my long form. I can give you the commentary. You just got to break it. You got to break it down and space it out a little bit, and you got to know how to do that. And I would literally like we'd have to figure out a system where you get a cut, but because if I gave you a cut at the beginning, it wouldn't. We'd want to just give you a cut where like as the views grow, you're getting a constant cut of that. Just an idea. Nice, Shay. I'm gonna try and get back in the swing of things. Now that the writing that I got done is enough for like probably like 5 videos, and it's like all the beginning, the core mechanics to Webby movement. So I'm just gonna drop those slowly. Like I'm gonna take about 3 days before I drop the next one, and then a couple days between the next one, and then combine all of those for YouTube. What up, Tris? What up, Michael? And the video I came out with today is basically the most fundamental concept to actually learn Webby movement. It's teaching you how to respond to pressure, like situations where when players get past you, it forces your crosshair to turn, and I'm basically showing you what to do besides constantly relying on flicking your aim. And for those who might just be joining, I haven't posted on YouTube yet. If you guys think I should, I'll consider it, but I don't want to post it as a short, and it's only 1:20. So that's why I was like, man, this isn't it's a lot of meat on the bone. It's a lot of detail and high quality, but I feel like YouTube will suppress videos if they're not pumping 3, 4, 5 minutes. What up, Didu? Movement Bible 2.0, Shay, 100%. This stuff, like, it's so much more sophisticated than my older work. Dude, my Facebook's doing really good. Facebook's loving it. I'm not even monetized on Facebook yet, but I have a feeling this video and my last video alone might put me in a category already to get monetized. I'll have to look into it, but I'm already up, like, I've already gained like 1,000 followers in like a week, literally, and I just dropped this video. That might be another couple thousand. What up, Big? I'm glad you did too, bro. My anxiety is a little high today, y'all, because I normally rest my mind before I go live. and I worked on my written piece all morning. So, like, I can tell, like, if you guys hear, like, me fumble my words or, like, struggle to collect ideas, just bear with me. I promise it's not me every day. The more I can be transparent with y'all about that, the more I'll let it fade away and stop overanalyzing it, you know? Thanks, Casey. Shay, I wouldn't even have Facebook if it wasn't for my content. I turned my personal Facebook into my content place. I'm just like, I got nothing to hide. I'm gonna flip my personal page. If somebody wants to dox me, they can come say hello to my legally owned firearm. You know what I mean? They can get Webby moved to real. We're gonna establish the line and then we're gonna break it. Come holla. Yeah, I love my dog, man. She's a beaut. I don't know how tough she is though. I don't know if she's really about it, but she's intimidating. Bro, I find, like, when you really learn Webby movement, you start to understand what Miyamoto and Sun Tzu were talking about. And I do think at one point I'm gonna make the digital version, the digital evolution book of what they're talking about. Because I use Webby movement every day to solve complex problems. Dude, I had a dream last night, y'all. You guys are gonna think I'm lying because it's just so weird. But it was like during my dream, right? I don't know if it was because my wife was like holding me and I needed to move. And I remember I couldn't move, right? And I was like, all right, I need to break the line and force the correction. Literally in my sleep, chat, and I still remember this. And I was telling my wife about it earlier. I'm like, yeah, I used Webby movement in my dream to move your hand and reposition myself in my sleep. It sounds goofy, but I mean, like, I processed it in my dream subconsciously in a Webby movement state. It's trippy. I'm fused. I am one with the system. I understand what Sun Tzu and Miyamoto were talking about. They're giving us, they're adding probability to success. Thank you, Michael. Sorry, we're chatting and I'm just like not fighting. This is just my domain, yo. Get your spicy fish. Man, this is tough, yo. T-Doo, you like that video? That's the direction I'm gonna take you, T-Doo. We're gonna upgrade you. Not that you're doing anything wrong, just as a teacher, I owe it to you to teach you Webby movement from a pressure perspective. You learn it on defense first, and you learn automatically how to apply it on the offense. It becomes your new normal, because you'll know when you're taking the natural progression, because as you get better at responding to people who break your crosshairs or pull them, hyperextend them, you're gonna start thinking. You're gonna be like, so how do I become the one that applies pressure first? And that's when you know you're ready for the next phase. It's what you call a closed loop system. It means like each step should naturally feed to the next. And I also attach that meaning to the idea that everything we do solves two problems with one answer, which ties back into Tai Chi, y'all, which is 4 pounds moves 1,000 ounces. That's what they mean by that. I mean, that's how I interpret it, right? So when people say, "Oh, movement doesn't work," Webby movement's trash, they're literally denying the, like, ancestral history of like martial arts, boxing, basketball. They don't understand the system, so they just try to reject it. They think it's just a gimmick. They don't realize that the movement, every movement has a reason. I don't just decide to spin cycle someone. Angel, check my TikTok video. I think my most recent video really puts a good entry level or like beginner intermediate level perspective. I'll see you, Shay. Thanks for stopping by, fam. Shay's a goat, y'all. Chapter 4 follower, friend, both. She's a good person. Spicy up. This dude has got to be nearby. Is he in the bush? Where do we think he's at? Oh. Ooh. Dude, did you want to run? You've been hanging around here last couple times, and I haven't offered it to you. So if you're chilling, you're chilling. But if you want to run, I'm down. Just dancing on him, chat. We just, you know, we're just dancing on him. I like the way. Big, you can join today's class. Bet, Tidu, take your time. And guys, make sure to check out my latest drop, my latest video. It's both on Facebook and TikTok. Or wait for the more complete version to drop on YouTube. I'm gonna spicy it. I probably should have saved it. Also, land at my spot, guys. Those spicy, it really will revolutionize your movement. Oh my goodness. But don't miss your shots, because then it won't matter, right? Don't be me. Oh man, he's got to be like on whites. I underestimate this guy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, right here. Big stepper. Come on! Ah! Just take it! I'm jealous! Okay. Oh, man. Watch this. I'm gonna try it. I don't care if I die. Oof. That could have been worse, though, really. When we think about it, I only lost 3 health. That could have been death. Oh. Thanks, Casey. What up, big? Yeah. Who, that guy? The guy we just killed? Oh, the aura. Bro, he wasted all my... So with the hands, you could stack them together, but you do have to be careful because they'll try to sneak it on you. But if you notice a lot of my movement, I'm trying to avoid getting close enough already naturally. I can't promise it's going to be enough to distance you when they do punch you. But I'm not trying to get body blocked, right? So there is some space there, and if I know they have the fist, then I kite away, which is to like, so if they're like right here, you'll see me more likely do something like that. So I know they're not gonna punch me. Oh, someone's here. I knew I heard that. I'm just sitting here. He's probably like, what's this guy doing? Whew. So carry the 3 spicy from the spot I grab it or the buildings around it at the fishing spot, and eat one before you get into combat, or because if you try to preserve it when they're already on you, you're really not gonna have. It's gonna hurt you. You want to get it already. It lasts a minute, and that's actually quite a long time to have a speed boost. And the way you run up on, look at that. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Like, look at that. Look at that. You think they can't see it coming until it's already too late. I just shook her. I doubt that girl's ever, guy or girl, that Miku has ever been shook that hard, unless it was by me in a previous match, or in a previous match. Sorry. I'm out of spicy. Oh yeah, Alex, I always say, like, I'm mad at myself for not going there, and I figured out why I don't. Because it's kind of far away from the... I should start making that my second trip, you know, because I could rift and get a little bit closer. I'm just a movement fiend. "24 Sins" is rocking, y'all. Maybe I do a video. Tell everybody to drop their sins a little bit. Because something changed where 26 wasn't... I wasn't having it. I was just missing everything. So, ditch the... I know it sounds crazy, but ditch the med kits. Ditch them... Hold on. Because if you're smart, you can use speed to escape. You just got to know when to get out of dodge is the one thing. And then you can go heal yourself. Or you could carry like a chug jug in-game. But I don't carry heals unless I have room. Because you can start with your spicy and get fish later. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That was kind of crazy. I almost sold a little bit, but it was still a deadly move. I mean, he had the twin hammers. We still made it happen. I'm gonna pressure this guy. I'm gonna do something different. Oh! Ooh, that poor soul. I gotta clip that. I'm ruthless. I'm brutal. Popping off. Popping off. This guy. This guy. You think he's gonna report me? I'd report me. I got 14 limbs right now, chat. I bet you someone... So, actually, we're going to guess where they're at. They're, I think, northwest side of the map. There's 4 people left. Let's see where the zone rotates. But if you want to win these in-games, really, you should have bunks in-game. That's first step. If you can't... I'm bad about that. I don't even care. But, if you don't have bunks, take a dead side rotation. So, don't run up the middle. Like, what I mean by that, don't just run up this middle. Because then both sides of you are at risk. Pick a side. There's no, I'd say there's no dead side because if you see zone, but for me, dead side's going to be, I'm going to say it's southwest, right? I don't think it matters at this point because both sides are even. You just don't want to go up the middle. Take your time running through zone, too. Because if you're first, you're last sometimes. So I'm watching my side. It's like a little wraparound so I don't get caught off guard. And I should pick these up, and I recommend you guys... Well, you know what? I'll do it. I really like my mobility. Take high ground. Well, that's not zone, so. Whew. He's over here somewhere. You back here? How would a silver or how would a diamond 3 player play? Well, actually, I think Unreal could be in here. I'm on controller. What up, Rick? I could have sworn there was going to be someone in here. There's 3 people left. Where they at, though? So we saw footsteps, unless they just kept it moving. It's game point. Game! Goal! GG's. 15 bomb? See what that. Just send me to Unreal. Get it over with. Have mercy on these lobbies. Send it up. Yeah, we'll take it. Plus, I got some clips in there. Oh, you guys want to know what's really going to change these videos too and help you guys learn? Even if you think you can't learn, even if you've been following me and been like, man, I still can't figure it out, Webby, just wait for these next like 3 to 4 videos because I'm going to start showing enemy POV like way more often. Because again, it goes back to you have to be pressured to understand it. So if you're getting the enemy POV, you're getting Webby's pressure on them. So you could kind of put yourself in that mindset. If Webby was pressuring me, here's how I should respond to it. Because I will test your crosshair and stretch it more than anybody. So who better to learn from, right? Than looking at the enemy's perspective when I'm cooking their camera. These queue times are... So this emote is kind of risque. Is that the word I'm looking for? Risque? Like, what is she doing? I can't hear the song because I have the audio, the licensed audio off, so all I see is her, like she's kind of getting it. She's kind of killing it. But at the same time, like, what is she doing with her hands? It's like... I would right now, Angel, unless you're... I mean, like, if you're chilling on 26, by all means. As long as you can respond to that backwards pressure by applying sprint instead of tracking it, you'll be good on 24. And I could talk about that more in training if you tell me when. Like, if you want me to go to a class right now or like right after this match, then I'll do it. You come in here, you can come in here with me, and I'll show you what, like, in like 10 minutes I can help you digest more of what I mean by like applying sprint to your directional input for pressure that gets behind you. What up, Moag? This is a long queue time. I think they're trying to put me in some tough lobbies. They're like, man, this guy is going to make people quit today. It's going to make them uninstall. They got to put me in that ridiculous lobby where the first guy I run into, he's about to humble me. My pickaxe represents Miyamoto, guys. Is that Wit? It is. Only Wit would be wearing that with a crown. We'll know by her emote. This will be the ultimate test. I will know if it's her, if she emotes. I will know by the emote that she does, if it's her. Might not be her. We'll see. Still got. Is that you, Wit? Might not be her. I'm just sitting. She's just, this girl's like, why is this guy just up in my grill? Nope. Oh, no, it's not you. Wit's the best mod ever, y'all. She's like the perfect. Now correct me if I'm wrong when I use this metaphor. Yin to my yang. But that's what I look at it like, Wit. Am I saying it right? Pink Converse. Or is it my yin to my yang? I said yin. Yen is I think that's Chinese currency. It's either Chinese or Japanese. I was close enough. Y'all got what I meant. Somebody look up what yen. There's actually, I think, wait. Isn't yen both Japanese and Chinese? They're just spelled different? Or am I going down a whole nother... Everybody wearing pink. Yeah, Wit's a sweat. She'll tell you she's not, but that's her Webby movement at work. She's baiting the read so you can establish the line, and then she's about to break the line once you commit and show you what she really about. You'd be like, you're not good? Yeah, right. Because she's got that, you know, like if you've been gaming for a long time, she started on COD before Fortnite. And I feel like your progression on Fortnite is going to be faster if it's not your first shooter. Nice, Moag. I think I know what you're talking about. Kind of like kiting. So like if this fish right here is the enemy. Hold on, let me get rid of this gravity effect. So let's say this little fishy right here is about to get it, you know. Hold on. I think I'm far enough to lose the gravity effect. Come on, gravity. I need to get further. Hold on. Bruh. Come on now. It's not... Dude. I wish the gravity would stay on this long when I'm fighting someone, man. It's ridiculous. Bro. Alright. So, say we're in front of the fishy. You get it. And you go like this. You sprint jump away. Like that. Which Call of Duty, Angel? I have no shoddy, y'all. Yeah, that's called kiting. It's definitely a good first step if you're trying to establish movement. So it's good that that's the road you're working on. As you get better with it, you're going to learn when to apply pressure versus kiting away. Pressure being like moving right into them, but not just like for no reason. You have to know how to break the line and all that good stuff. But what you're doing right now is you're establishing a good baseline for movement. Because you're not necessarily breaking the line, but you're putting yourself in a position where the enemy's forced to correct. That's basically where it started with me. That'd probably be the very beginning of Webby movement. The number one thing I tell people to avoid doing is jumping over a player, because as movement evolves, you're going to see more people doing Webby movement, because Webby movement was going to be inevitable, whether I taught it or not. I was just the first one to get my hands on something very sophisticated and build it from scratch. I feel like somebody would have inevitably done it, right? So we will get to a state where more people understand the system. And if you're jumping over people, it always leaves a question unanswered, and they can counter you with that sprint and that slide. There's way more control in it. Jumping over somebody has a very predictable trajectory. The only time where it's actually kind of broken is with like a flowberry effect or like a low gravity effect. Or I tell people like jump as your punchline, not your setup. So if this is our enemy, right? Well, actually, we'll do it right here. This is our enemy, right? Or actually, right here. When I break them on one side, I jump over the other, land in a slide, pop the shot. The reason why I land in that slide after the jump, it feels really good on Expo as like a pocket for your lineup. So when I jump over, slide, boom, the cancel pops it up to the head. Also, the slide gives you that separation if you're jumping and you're like a little bit too close to them. That slide will help you like with clearance. And it looks weird, right? Because you see me going to the slide, but it'll feel natural with your strafe aim and your strafe system. So even if it feels weird now, just get used to it. Hop in creative, and it'll feel normal. I still don't have a shoddy, y'all. Kidding me? This is not good, man. This is like how I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna be so annoyed. You're just not much use without one. Like, it's very risky. Can the game just hook a brother up? Like, they don't want to see me shine. Give me your guns. For real, Casey. This guy's still over here. Y'all know what time it is. Oh, 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 oh. Is he up here? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, he's getting oh! He's getting pushed by someone. Yep, he's dead. That's what I get, man. We'll get the Gibby lobby out of the way. We're gonna go to reload. Just to switch it up. See what's popping in and reload. Do we do ranked? You know my favorite COD, Angel? Black Ops 3. That's probably where Webby movement might have like first started getting its bearings. Because there was a lot of like jetpack jukes you could do. I remember I had a really nasty ninja technique I would do. I would like feign a retreat and I turned the corner and then I would jetpack up on the wall as I turned the corner. And then I would jetpack strafe off the wall with the jetpack still in the air. And then I would turn around so I could stay high where my jetpack was. And I'd run back across the way I came. So when they turned the corner, I was above them. So it's kind of like the first phases of like a modern day ninja. I don't know if I'm making sense with how I described it, but it was such a lethal technique. So Angel, try looking up like the best PS5 stick, or actually, sorry, look up what PlayStation controller is similar to the Elite Series 2. And now I know a lot of people will say the Elite Series has stick drift, in which I would agree with them, but the sticks are so freaking good especially for a movement-based system that to me that stick drift is you don't notice it. Like if I'm doing something like trying to get something like a replay and I'm like tilting my camera real slow, I can see it starting to drift, but when I'm aiming, I don't notice it. So, and the feel with the movement it's better than any other controller I've had. I don't like Hall Effect. I don't recommend Hall Effect. I don't know what Elite Series 2, I don't know what the joysticks are. I just know they have a lot more tension than Hall Effect. The problem with Hall Effect is it feels like a mouse pad. It's like too smooth. And when you're trying to control your center placement, you want like a little bit of a stiff feel. You want a stiff feel because you're not flicking. You don't need. We're using movement to bring our aim to the enemy. Medal of Honor? Doom? Doom was a good one. What's the other one? Duke Nukem. That reminds me, Duke Nukem. Doom and Duke Nukem. And Descent, if anybody remembers Descent. Technically, Descent was a shooter. That might have been my first shooter, Descent. That would have been like 1998, somewhere around there. And then I played Doom 1, I think 1, 2, and 3. I think there was a third one, if I remember. I'm gonna push this guy, even though I don't have full shield. Gold tack, feeling lucky, feeling frisky. Is he above me? Whew. Whew. Man, I got lucky. That'll get you. Let's get the pressure flowing. Gold tack coming in clutch. You can always incorporate flicks as a hybrid. It's just really in your best interest for long-term success to know like when maybe the flick isn't the play and that the move to make your crosshair line up be the better play, because at that point you're playing offense and defense at the same time. With the flick, you're holding your ground, assuming you're going to get that flick and actually hit that shot. So you're putting a lot on the line. And I think PvP gaming is going to keep building slowly integrating more to movement base to counter the cheating epidemic. So it's like whatever you learn now is going to prepare you for the road ahead, because I do see movement getting more and more sophisticated. Just like builds, you know, as people got better with editing, I compare movement and strafing to like editing, what editing is for builds. It's IQ instead of relying on raw aim. You're using your combat intelligence to make something better. It's like dribbling in basketball. So Bush and guys like them, they're like Steph Curry, right? They live and die by the jump shot. And I'm not faulting it. I'm not saying it's bad. They're good at what they do. It's a style of play. I live and die by movement. You can kind of do an in-between, you know? Ah, I did not mean to do that, chat. I meant to line up with the building. I don't want to be marked. It's too much of an advantage for him. Oh! And I even broke my cardinal rule there. I actually flicked a little bit. For me, that's flicking. You know what I mean? I don't do that. And it could have got me killed. I felt so exposed. See what I just did? Ah! Chat, I know y'all saw that. I know y'all saw that. Parkour Webby in the house. That was subtle nasty, alright? We're playing that back in the replay. I'm about to check, Angel. Hold on. You're saying something about TMR, and I'm genuinely curious, so give me 1 sec. I kicked her. Man, we're just filthy. Filthy, chat. You strafe the bunk, you know? These overdrive grenades are so fun in reload. Come on. Where's little bro? I'll whip your head, boy. Back of the steel. Oh, I better calm down, y'all. I'm gonna get reported for movement hacks. I should have done a move on them just to mess with them. Ah! Ugh, she's like one. Freaking A. That was a good fight, though. So TMR sticks, honestly, I need to look them up. I've heard good things. If that's the route you go, I wouldn't recommend against it. That actually might be the better route. And maybe that's the route I need to go, you know? I've heard good things. And I know they're kind of relatively new. This isn't good, man. Can't believe I sold that, though. I missed a couple shots there that would have got me that. I think I would have won that fight. What we did to that tree was a U-strafe to bait one side of the peak, but they played it well. They kept a little space right there. But they also could have hit more shots, and we might have had a different outcome. It is what it is. I think if I start getting back in the swing where I'm playing a few hours a day, I'm not missing those. I'm winning those. What up, Sniper? Long time no see, brother. You got to check my latest video, Sniper. You're gonna be like, all right, I see Webby. He's stepping it up. I feel like I'm cooking, bro. I didn't post it on YouTube yet, though. I'm not sure if I want to yet, or if I want to put a little bit more meat on it. It's on TikTok and Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, I'll follow you back, because that's actually my personal account. You would just search Nick Webby. I've known you long enough, or you ever want to hit me up, bro? Message me on Facebook. The Unk app, you know? They're selling me short with these shotties. Ooh, lasers. Wait a sec. Let's bait him, guys. I bet he comes. Come on. Come on over. Come here. Come here, buddy. He has good aim, too, so I don't know if I want to fight that. I really should have just got the shotty and left, huh? I don't have a shotty, though. Oh. Well, now I feel bad. I think they were just tapping out. Bro, you see this? Casey, are you still here? Do you see this luck with shotguns with me today? Like, I'm just not seeing one. Did they nerf the shotgun drop rate? Feels like they did. I'm gonna get, yeah, I just feel like I'm gonna get creamed by the first guy I see if he's got a decent shotty. We got that gold tack at the beginning, and no, that was last game. I'll have to take one from somebody. Yep, they got a shotty, I told you. What a crazy shot, too. Like, I don't know what to do, guys. Like, do you just return to lobby and go to the next round? Is there like a do not spawn a shotgun after dying once? I mean, I don't know what's going on. I'd like to try my odds with a fair fight, you know, get a shotty, but This is why Reload just needs to add a shoddy to the spawn. I don't know what they're afraid of. It does, like, to me, they could balance the loot pool by taking the pump out of the game and making you spawn with a gray pump when you die. I think that's dope. I mean, I don't necessarily want the pump out of the loot pool, but they always try to put other shotties in and they keep the pump in. It's like, these shotties don't hold a candle to the pump, bro. The two best shotties in Reload, in my opinion, are the pump and the attack. They might be some of the most consistent shotties in the game. I don't like the infiltrator. I know some do. What a shot. It's just not, it doesn't feel that good off movement. It's very weird feeling. Alright, we'll carry this. Do this. Stock up. Bro, broke my freaking... Ah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Come on, bro. That was rough. GG's. Yeah, Sniper. The best way I look at it is it shows, like, basically positional IQ, if you're able to... Now, KBM has the luxury of flicking more. I feel like I'm at a state where I feel like controllers should really never flick, unless they have to, because you never know when you're going up against a KBM guy, and the minute you start trying to play the flick against a KBM guy, you're playing into their hand. That was rough, Casey. I feel like I need to warm up before I'm ready for Reload. Or, like, get back into the flow. We'll try and bounce him back and forth. We'll see. That in game, I was rough in me. I didn't know the bunk that he was on was offsetting at an angle that he could, which that's my bad. So I didn't think he even had topside entry available to him. Just lack of awareness. The rustiness showing. I've been so heavily focused on my master guide, y'all, that I haven't been on as much. There's no excuses, but it's like riding a bike. Give me a few days of consistent play and we'll be tip top of the morn. Is there an update? I didn't notice anything. Unless all I noticed was less shoddy spawning, unless it was just bad luck. Like, I went like half that match with no shoddy. And in BR too, I went a hot minute without a shoddy. Oh, I didn't. When did they? So that would have been a few, like, at least a week ago or two, right? Yeah. I want to say solid, but it's nothing memorable. That's why when you said something, I wasn't even, like, processing it. Like, I just don't think the Infiltrator's that fun. I know some people like it. I think the pump is way better than the Infiltrator, and when the shotties can't keep up with the pump, to me it's just like a waste of space in the loot pool. I just think I would fry an infiltrator. I know some people swear by it. Maybe it's a play style. Maybe my movement doesn't, because it's got a weird animation, so that could be part of it. Yeah, that's how I feel too. I agree. I think it's probably more of a peak gun. Just like the Sentinel to me is more of a peak gun, and the Iron Pump, I feel like the Iron Pump, when you carry a Chaos long enough, you realize the Iron Pump is very stiff. It does not like you to move. It likes you to line the shot, like take time to line the shot up. And I get it for a pump shotty to do that, but I think the pumps are way more fun when they feel like the OG pump. Like the OG pump feels so good with movement. True. True. There was a time, at least with aim assist, with guns like the Ranger or the Infiltrator, you could get as close as you want, and the aim assist was so strong that you'd get a lot of those. It just like with the movement, it was so much more stable. Imagine how insane I'd be on a top tier build, bro. Like with the max frames, because I only play on 180, right? And I have a Ryzen 5 5500. Is it a RXT 6700? CPU, is that CPU? I don't know the difference. I think that's GPU. Yeah. Well, the combat shoddy works up close. I feel like it's solid if it's gold, but if it's like a green one, it's really, really unstable. But I also play low sins, so that helps. But the low rarity combat hits like a paper towel, bro. No way. No way I'm gonna die to this bot behavior, bro. I was gonna let him live and troll him, man. I didn't think I'd kill him there, and I couldn't stop myself. Imagine me dying to that guy, dude. I would have, man. I don't know what I would have done. I might have had to call it. What build do you have, Sniper? Do you know the specs on your PC? We could keep it at 180. Just imagine if I had, like, the new, you know what I mean? I feel like movement would be peak. But I'm grateful for this, because I wouldn't have this PC if it wasn't for you guys. And I know you were one of the donors, bro, so I appreciate that. Like, I don't want it to come off like I'm not, because I'm absolutely, like, you guys, it's because of you guys I even have both of my PCs. That's like incredible. That's an incredibly humbling experience. Oops. The struggle bus, bro. This is not good. Maybe I need to try the Infiltrator more at long range, give it another chance, right? Because I do be playing close, and I never really treat the Infiltrator for where its value is at. But then at that rate, it would be like, do I carry two shotties? Because I have a unique system where I do. As long as the Infiltrator, could it handle like the Ranger? Or is the Ranger still in its own league? Because I feel like the Ranger is one of the better long-range shotties in the game. Highly underrated. It's very risky to carry it by itself unless you have the gold one. But again, there was a time where you could just carry a Ranger by itself, and the rest would take care of itself. Is that so? Is that better than? Or is that less than mine? Or am I? What's below the RXT? What's the? I think mine's a different. I don't think I have an RTX then. Isn't your PC better than mine? Gosh dang it, dude! I'm dead. I'm dead. Freaking got hemmed up on the umbrella. The what's it called? The Skyline deployer. Yeah. How'd you know, Anthony? See, I wish I knew Sniper, but let me look it up. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, ChatGPT remembers. I have a Ryzen 5 5500 AMD Radeon RX 6700 XT. So we'd say, what, that's about half capacity compared to max? And I'm just guessing. I'm not a computer whiz. If somebody knows, like, I don't know if you could really put a... But I feel like the top tier builds would maybe be twice as good, or close to that. And one day I'll have it. I'm just grateful to have a PC now and experience it. RTX or RX 6700 XT. And my stream PC's this guy knows me. Is he Webby moving? No, he's not. Never mind. Sometimes they will. i5 6500 RTX 3050 is my stream PC. Does this person know me? I had to separate the workflow because I couldn't stream and play on my gaming PC. It was causing too much strain. And I will say, for anyone on console, if you get like a mid-grade PC, you will feel the difference. Nice. W. Anthony? Did you start on console too? I think the biggest upgrade that people don't talk about, it's not seeing through bushes. That's really not that big of a deal. You can't, it's not as crazy as you think. To me, it's movement. On console, there's so much more latency, if that's the word I'm looking for. You're going to get hit by shots a lot more often that you felt like shouldn't have counted. That's the biggest, that's why I think a top tier PC is going to be elite for Webby movement, because I'm going to be at the peak limit of dodging shots. Like my reaction or response time is going to be as close as it can get to complete. 500 FPS per... I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I wonder what it... I know at some point the frames aren't as impactful, but I wonder what 500 would feel like. I tried 200 and this PC couldn't handle it, but I could have done something wrong. And it was a gift from, shout out to Grandpa Willie YouTube for that. But I moved it to my stream PC because my game was like, the frames were dropping and I was dealing with like skipping, and I don't know, I could have done something wrong. I just mustered it up to, my PC couldn't handle the frame increase past 200. Yeah, from what you're telling me, bro, I thought you had a better PC than that. Your PC might be worse than mine. And I don't want to say it like that, because again, you guys gifted it, but a lower tier. You're pushing what I'm pushing on my stream PC. Bell's just that's ridiculous, chat. Like you could just spam that in this close space and just, dude, like a mid player, a good player even, is gonna die so quick to that. It's ridiculous. Freaking glove spamming. It's absurd. Yeah, and it's only PvP games like Fortnite that you're gonna struggle a little bit more. And if you're not streaming, maybe struggle's an overstatement. It's a lot different when you're streaming and playing. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like big shot. See how we schmoove him? Pop. Wait, no, I got the SMG. He has the combat. I might grab the combat, though. I think the combat might be a little bit better. And I'm going to keep the harpoon gun. So I can get some spices free of charge. A lot of people in my comments or in the lives will be like, how come you're not running the Nitro Fist or whatever? Because they are broken. I'm just a movement fiend, bro. I do be running them, but if I got spicy on deck, I'm picking spicy all day. It's more fun. We're trying to have fun. We're trying to get clips. Get some clippies. That's what I call them. Oh. We're just better. That's all. Pretend to be inferior and encourage their arrogance, you know? Oh, chill. Bro's just, oh, look at him. All right, little parkour guy. Oh, this dude is a freaking gymnast. Just when he could have made it count. What a witty. Should I pick it? Nah. I don't want to see anybody in this live ever pick these gloves up. You hear me? You're gonna have to deal with me. We're gonna keep... honestly, I might. I take it back. You guys can use it. This one's only got 9 in it, though. Is it worth it? Or did we go for the skyline? If I get spicy, though, it's a wrap, you know? So we're gonna look for some more spicy. Spicy over anything. You want to run, Sniper? Have you played this season? Come on in, brother. Just invite me or request to join if you want to run. What up? Oh yeah. Oh, with me. Yeah. My bad. I'm sorry. I don't know why I couldn't. Yeah. Well, let's run again, bro. It's always a pleasure having you. I'm about to give up on these spices, chat. Yeah, I just ended up dropping them because I have 2 stacks of overdrive, which is gonna hold my... Oh my goodness, scared me. Which is gonna hold my stamina. Is this guy AI? No way this guy's real. I just don't believe it. It's just no way. Oh, let's fish this. This is home base for me, y'all. This POI reminds me of Whiffy. Trash. Trash. Oh, I've never got a chest out of the... What? Is this new? A chest? Better have something good in there. Nah. That's highway robbery. Since when? I've never got a chest, let alone 2. Bet, sniper. Witty, you want to join? Oh, that was just bad luck. I never get the chests. I didn't even know that was a thing. Alright, we're gonna third party. Get a slap juice on the way. Oh yeah, he's gotta be right here. Oh, I sold! 2 things happened. With I had sprint, but it wouldn't let me sprint. I'm pretty sure I still had stamina. I don't know why it does that. Where your player can't sprint anymore. It's been a minute. Sniper, he's a good streamer. He's funny, he's entertaining. He's good at... Like, I know some people don't like him because he can be arrogant, but I think that's just part of his character. Like, he's good at playing a character. I'm sure it's like... I'm not saying, like, that's not true to him. I'm sure it is to a large degree. But he's also really good at just, like, cashing out on the entertainment value of it. Chapter 4 was peak, bro. That's the... I feel bad for anybody who didn't get to experience Chapter 4. Like, what I know with movement now, I wish I could just enjoy it for a day in Chapter 4. Because to me, that was, like, the peak of movement. And not necessarily because of, like, the slap or the speed or anything like that. It's just that we had less of the problems you just saw right there, the input. Like, I know I sold the shot, but let's talk about how it wouldn't let me sprint anymore. I might run one more... oh, yeah, come in, Wit. Let me go to the Discord. But I don't ever recall having sprint issues. And I love that they had the exotic weapons in the hollow chest route, the augments. The map felt more complete because you had that stuff kind of adding value to the entire map. Like, that to me, ever since then, like, I liked Chapter 5, I liked 6. There's certain seasons I didn't like so well, but the big takeaway from both of those chapters and to start Chapter 7 is we're lacking map diversity because they haven't brought augments back. They haven't brought hollow chests back. That stuff really helps. Like, it's fun having like a little hollow chest route, or it's okay. Wait, we're gonna wait for you, and then we'll run this match, Sniper, and then we'll get you in, and that's our squad for now. Yes, man. It's like, Sniper, this is the best way to word it, bro. It's like, what style of play do I want to run this match? Because there were so many styles. Like, my favorite, obviously, was more parkour. I would literally base my routes where I knew I could mantle more. And, you know, it was just fun. I'd have a hollow chest route. It's just, everything was... The things I complained about then are so trivial compared to the things... It's like, we didn't know how good we had it. Even the lightsabers were peak. Me too. Augments were the... Like, they were the heart to zero build, in my opinion. It's the biggest thing next to, like, the movement mechanics. Like, when Chapter 4 came, the biggest thing that came with it was augments. Okay, wait. That's a good idea. Once Sniper gets in, we'll run ranked. Yep. Oh, okay. What was your favorite season, Sniper? I don't know if you have like a specific season from 4. I want to hear yours, and then I'll tell you mine. I have a feeling just off of what you're saying there, I know what season you're gonna say. Really? Remind me, was that which one was 4? Oh, Ready Up, Wit or Donkey. OG was really good. OG was the last. Every season in Chapter 4 is better than 5, 6, and 7. Chapter 5, 6, and 7. The worst season in 4 is better than the best season in 5 and the best season in 6. And it's definitely better than 7. 7 is the worst start to a chapter in Zero Build history. And I'm not like saying how it's bad, but in comparison, well, like to look at it, like Fortnite is still the best game, even like as far as PvP goes, even at its worst state. But compared to Chapter 4, they were much better. See, that's what I thought, Sniper, but I wasn't sure. Mega City was dope. But for me, it was Chapter 4 Season 2. And what I really liked about Chapter 4 Season 2 is probably because of controller, it was just perfect. I think that's when we had the Cobra DMR, which is great on controller. Thanks, Wit. The lightsaber had omnidirectional movement. Sharptooth was goated, you're right. That's a good one. The Mammoth came in at the end of that season. Wit. Film. Presenting Webby movement. Coming to a theater near you. I'm gonna spin cycle her camera. Oh, we're losing the camera lady. Her equilibrium is shattered. We're gonna need a new camera. That's what I should do when I break someone's camera, is do the camera emote. What up, Wit? Where you at, T-Doo? T-Doo's like, I'm just waiting for Sensei to shut up. No, I'm just... You know, when I talk, bro, he's like, I'm gonna let this man finish. Do you want to run some training after a few matches, T-Doo? Sure. Yeah, I'm excited to show you this, man. It's gonna be like, I would love to show your cousin as well, because this is a big change compared to when I last talked to your cousin. I didn't know what direction to give him, and now it's like, well, the pressure, like he needs to. That's the direction. That's where he needs to start. So, the next time you can get him on, we'll hook him up with some better training. These guys are real. I don't know. I think they're going back to the... Yeah, the twin mag. That was a good one. Oh man, I might be dead. Oh, I barely won that. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Oh, scared me. That gun's just not it. I know some of y'all like it, but it ain't it. It's too risky. No way. Thunder Pump was a goodie. The Maven. Exotic Maven. Uh-oh. You got your back?
I didn't see him. I knocked him.
Let's get her picked. I'm gonna pick you up and throw you. Because I know there's another team nearby and I'm just... Let's go this way. Let's go... Yeah, we'll go right here. Be alright.
Ah! I'm fired.
Sniper, what's crazy is on 60 frames, I hated the twin mag. But when I went to 120, I was like, okay, now I see what the hype's about. I did like the MK Alpha on 60 though. That thing was peak. It was the alpha that you're talking about. It literally had like no recoil, at least on controller.
We got somebody coming on me.
All right, that's
I died.
Oh, I'm on the way. I applied 60 damage. I got 60 out. I'm on the way. Just gotta reload my AR. The rivalry's coming in. Oh, that's the last guy. I don't know why he came to us, bro. He was the last guy on his team. Bro should have left. I'm gonna go to the POI. That might have been the only team, but there could be it. Yeah, there is a team. They're rebooting. They're rebooting. Oh, they just rebooted. Full team. I gotta come back. I gotta get back to y'all. Oh, this guy went on the roof. Man, I took damage I didn't need to, chat. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that just happened. Was that a real guy? That might not have been. They'll never know. Oh, no. Nope, he's trying to reboot, though. That's so funny. He got rebooted just to die again. Poor guy. Do we think that guy we spin cycled was AI, chat? Because that would have been so filthy if it wasn't, but I think he was AI. I think he was just another casualty in the crossfire. Get the crown, I already have one. That's you guys.
Take it, wait.
That was like a double spin cycle. We're gonna look at the replay after this match. Was that a double spin cycle? What up, Ninye? Another student in the chat has arrived. Shout out to Eric Kusi, aka Ninye. The man, the myth, the legend. Bro rocks the skin. He puts on for the movement. He believes in the process. He's a chill guy.
There's a car right here.
Alright, I'm just gonna kill this. Alright, yeah, I might as well. Yeah. Just to get the fishing rod. Are these AIs? The boss is so tanky when you're in teams. Quite a bit. It gets worse in squads.
Here you go.
Right, Smitty? Even if it's AI, we're gonna hang on to it. It's a keepsake. I feel like a real player would have got burned worse. The fact he actually stayed on it so cleanly is why I thought it was AI.
Someone shooting from the north?
Yeah, let's rift out. And if you guys wonder, like, what did I do in that situation to make that possible? I was pretty low, and I knew the spacing was tight, but I also knew the spin cycle was about the only thing that was going to get me out of it. So I will try and squeeze the window there, knowing that if I make that window, it could potentially give me the limb, and nothing else there would have, you know? I don't know if these guys are real, but it says Rivalry Master.
Somebody shooting me from behind.
Oh yeah, they're behind us. They are real, I think. I think he's got the highest rank in Rivalry. Come in this bush. That's why I thought it was AI, Smitty, because that was actually impressive tracking.
Line in on us.
Yep. Come in this bush. Are you in here? Okay. Oh, see this? Right here. They're down below me. I'm going behind the tree. Oh, where'd he go?
Oxwood?
Where's this homie? Oh, right here. No way, he's not real. Oh, he is. He is. We already have one joining. But if you hang around, once one of them leaves, I'll rotate you in next, Ninye. So you should totally stick around because I have no problem with getting you in with us. Our fourth is sitting in the pregame. But I'll put you first on the list. I'm going. If you're down.
Nice.
Right? Why do you think he meant to do that? Like, I'm so confused. That's funny. You're spectating that. Yeah, because he looked like he was about to teabag the shot, right? He was like crouching up and down with the big pot. Yeah, unless they're on the same team, but it looks like they were chasing him. Oh, that would have been dope if I hit that. That's a tough shot, though. Reboot. North. Shoot the tires. I think I popped the back, right? I'm taking... Oh, look out that lava flying, dude. I was going to take it, but... I'm taking it. Dude, he did. I tried to play it off, bro. I was just like, man. I thought I could just lasso him up real quick. These can go pretty fast, though. Once you get this... I don't know if it's infinite, but it is pretty... It's pretty long. And it's so quiet. I better wait, though. Like, I'm so far behind my team that I'm gonna die if I...
Can't find any mobility.
It's that llama that got me. I want this guy to come up here. Nope. They don't want the heat. Bro, they're taking a reboot with them because I think they want to keep it on deck. I feel like they got all 4 of their teammates. They're just literally driving it with them. Look at this guy. Like, I wasn't gonna hear you, bro. Ugh. No. You didn't see that shot? You didn't see that shot, Sniper? I did see that. I could see them nerfing it. I'd be upset if they got rid of it, I'm not gonna lie.
Got somebody coming in with the gloves.
Oh, yep. Good comms.
2 people now.
I think it's fine if they just can't only give some. It has to be.
Yeah. What do you mean, like people with a disability, or what do you mean by some people?
Like the whole reason that it's supposed to be.
Oh, I'm dead.
Like it's an accessibility field.
He's low.
It's supposed to be for people who actually.
Yeah.
Everyone's used it. They completely.
Oh, I got it.
I'd be fine because you just adjust.
Yeah. It would definitely change Webby
Is the guy
movement.
still on the roof over there?
No. Well, actually, yeah. Back here.
At the very least, it would make
It would honestly boost headset sales. When you were talking about it, that's the first thing I thought about.
Behind this tree.
I'm low.
Oh, I'm gonna res real quick.
I'm gonna go inside.
Here.
Did they add more stamina to it? Because it needed it. Lord knows, bro. The stamina was rough. If they
You
can...
got feet weight, go
All right.
feet weight, jump. He's on top of the roof. Got stick.
He doesn't know I'm here, so get the res. Oh, there's more than one now. Oh no. I'm dead. I should have left sooner.
I was trying to stick the res. That was probably my fault.
That's all right. GG's. I probably could have left if I would have maybe grabbed a llama and just did it. Just like, grabbed it and gone. Because if I would have got the llama, it would have been hard for them to catch me. Because it goes so fast. Do we go to... You want to do ranked? Or do you want to wait, Sniper, because you haven't been
I don't know
playing?
if we can do ranked.
Oh, that's right. They don't have it for squads.
I
That's
thought we
right.
should.
Ranked squads anymore?
No, they have it there like kind of like a tease. I don't know why, but when you try to queue in, it treats it like the servers are down.
That probably means regular is so much worse.
On the weekend, it can get rough, but I feel like it's gonna hopefully balance the lobbies. It's gonna consider the fact that you haven't played in a minute, so I feel like the lobbies will be all right. And what I mean, guys, by it would change Webby movement, I don't know how, but it would still be a top tier system. But I do rely on both visual and what I hear. So what I could see myself doing is upgrading my headset. So I have a feeling that they might nerf visual audio, because a lot of what Fortnite does and games that are as big as Fortnite, they can control aspects of the market, and it's smart because you never know. They could talk behind the scenes with headset companies and literally roll out an idea. They do it with aim assist and KBM. They're constantly tilting the balance so they can increase sales, and whether it's KBM or computers or back to controller, they do it all the time. And it's not just Fortnite. But Fortnite, that's how powerful Fortnite is. They're probably one of the biggest influencers with some of those decisions. What up, Dot? I'll add you to the list too, bro. If you want to rotate in after we're done running, whoever decides to leave after like a few games, I'll get you and Nene in. We just started though, so we're gonna get a few. And if you want to run, I definitely will want to run with you, Doc. Good peoples. Are y'all good for Squibbly?
Let's go.
What's with the mobile sounds?
I didn't. Oh, true. I think I don't know. I feel like that's relatively new. I didn't even think about it until you said something.
It does sound like
Yeah. In the battle bus.
Yep.
I feel like that wasn't always there, but I could be wrong. I'm landing low. I'm still trying to go this way if y'all are with me, but I'm a little low. Yeah, I think I'm still good to go right here. Don't go into the POI by yourself, trust. Oh, I'll get the rare chest, Wit. I got it. I know that's you that saw that, Wit, right?
That was me.
Oh, okay. Good eyes, bro.
What'd you get?
Purple combat, you want it? Since you saw it. Usually Wit be spotting those like crazy, so I thought it was her for sure. Oh, my bad. Here. What? Or I didn't take the ammo, never mind. That was light, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Dot the goat. Riley from Boondock. You mean your ammo?
There's a guy.
Real? Where? Okay. Alright. I don't know if they're real. There's another one here. So, are you saying with those headsets they can? Like those are, is that some of the best in the biz or what? Angel? I think that's, yeah, it's you. I think it's AI. Because if I had something like that, then I wouldn't be so pressed if they did get rid of visual audio. Expo. Or am I misunderstanding what you're saying? Do you mean for Elite Series settings? What? Oh, you're talking about. I was like, how are they grapple spamming? But you're talking about in Rapids. So I was asking you earlier, Ninye, did they buff stamina? Is that what you were saying? No spicy. That's brutal. I will. I'm gonna go back to the rift and we can rift out. I'm just gonna go without spicy if I don't find any on the way there. I think I hear a rare chest. No? Maybe?
There's 3 slices left. I just want to top off. Wait.
I'm good. Oh yeah, you're right. I gotta get a little bit of health. Oh, I get you. Oh, you say you run a round of it. Okay. Just to kind of... So you're basically doing it for stamina management, sounds like, or practicing stamina management. Or at least setting a baseline where it feels more tolerable. Let's go get the bounty. The best way I could explain Rapids is it bugs my nerves.
Running down to the beach.
The stamina, it's just so annoying. These are AI. Some of them are. That might be real. Anonymous, rank 10. Ooh, Donkey's rank Grandmaster. The Grandmaster. The chosen one. That's good to know, Angel. I could see them doing it. They're gonna stimulate that headset market. I might as well get them now, but while they're cheaper, because if they do nerf it, I feel like them headset prices are gonna creep up.
They're so easy to master.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to make a good one though. I feel like Turtle Beach fell off for a reason, you know. Like I would never. There's some of the worst headsets in the biz, and they used to be golden. They used to set the standard.
I got cracked.
So Smitty, I'm gonna take a look after this match just for you, bro, because. So you just got an elite? I'm gonna hit up Xbox. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'll promote your product, but make me a sponsor. Cause I'd be putting people on game with the Elite Series too. You have it on. Let me. I have to look because it's been a hot minute. We're gonna look. Yeah. Probe with ChatGPT real quick, Smitty, and see what it says. And then tell me what it says, and I'll tell you if it feels or sounds right, and I'll take a look too. Yeah, Angel, that's the part that they're probably kind of waiting for. I still think they're going to do it because at the end of the day, money talks. But I'm only thinking of it from like financial perspective. Because I just don't know how, unless they really do something like where they're like, well, that might be against HIPAA laws. If they're like, oh, you have to claim your prove your disability or something, that'd be against HIPAA laws, I think. But I don't know. So there's a lot of things that definitely stand in the way of them potentially doing it. Let's rift out, y'all. Kind of hoping for one Oh, I have 2 spicy. I didn't realize that. I haven't been using the gloves. And I know they're broken. I use them when I have room, but I've been carrying the spicy and like silly loadouts over it. Let's go this way for some fish. There should be some cluster spots. Probably hit this one. Oh yeah, right here. If you ask me what I'd rather have, 1 spicy or the gloves, as long as it's not in game, because I might change my mind, but other than that, I'd probably take the 1 spicy. Purely because it's fun, not necessarily. Ooh, I don't know if these guys are real. They might be. I don't think they're real. So you've been carrying the spicy a lot. Do you land at the same spot as me? It's so fun. I go out of my way for spicy because I feel more untouchable.
Up on the hill fighting.
I'm about to be on the way. You're a little bit ahead. All right. Okay, Smitty, I'm gonna take a look. I thought you had just bought it, so we'll do it at the end of the stream, and then I'll, because I gotta look up how to do it, because I have to think about it, because I felt like on the Xbox it was easier. I don't know if I've ever changed it since then, since I've been on PC.
Wait, finish it around the boat.
All right, I see. Unless you know how I can find it, I'm gonna push. Wind's low. Where's the last one? Oh, he's right here. Cooked. Spicy going ham. Ooh. Hollow Twister, the exotic. Okay. The shredder's not that. I mean, you might like it because you're KBM. I feel like if anybody's gonna like it, it's KBM. It's a long range gun for sure. I think the Chaos is better, but I mean, I haven't used the shredder a lot because it's so rare. It just feels like a stiff ranger. I'll take the Chaos if you're cool with that. Just let me know if you don't like it, and I'll.
I was running the iron pump anyway.
Yeah. Shoot.
Six overdrives here.
I'm full. Watch out.
Vectoring.
AI. You guys can have it. Same, Ninye. I'm not a big fan.
Turn around here.
Very stiff.
Like this.
Oh no. Like this?
Angel, how about this? We're gonna run one more match after this, and then we'll set up a training
I'm gonna use the.
if you want to be in it. Because I got some lessons for you. You said you've been trying to get Webby movement to click. Well, I think I got something that's gonna help it click. Back there. I'm gonna act like AI. See if I can lure them out. They're coming this way.
60.
I'm on the flank from the east, moving in. Ah, give me my limb.
Behind this way.
Behind us? That girl's one.
Just
I just saw that. Yep. Where's she at? Bro, they cheat the Reaper. Bet, Eric. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but we're gonna rotate you in once. It's weird calling you Eric. I'm gonna call you Nin. Unless you prefer Eric. I'm gonna heal right here, y'all. You want to join this, donkey? Tidu?
I think someone's in here. They're inside this rock.
See, I don't know how to do it on PC or if it even factors in, Smitty. That's what I was wondering. The shredder? Yeah, bro. Trade me and I'll give you your chaos back. If you want it. Alright, you said it's trash. I agree, dude. They could have done so much better.
Someone's here.
I'm on the way.
60, 60. 140,
You got this? I just looked at him and let you kill him. Oh, did you? Yeah, you got it. Let's go over here and we can rift.
Please your glove.
No, I have one. Came off. That's fine.
Do you guys need heals? Because we could hit the Mindy up to north. Over here. Oh, there's a rift thing too. The guy's name on our bounty is Kylie Jenner 35. So you see this sniper when you get over here? It's a little rift thing that gives you one random gold or mythic from any chapter. I think, yep. I think it could be like chapter 4, any chapter. I'm not sure though. So this one is giving us the bat. That's crazy. I think it's the
Can I
bat.
hit this tanker?
It's not letting me loot it. Can you guys loot it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, hold on. Don't break it. Oh, I'm full. The kneecapper, y'all. That's so broken. It is, Smitty. I ADS with it a lot. Chaos is the best. Oh, you're saying the shredder? Ah, I thought you said the chaos. My bad. I agree. It's just... I feel like it's not movement friendly.
Storm's gonna pull back this way.
Yeah, true. Let's go. Let's go to zone. I see footsteps, I thought. Let's go to zone if we can make it. I thought I saw footsteps. Do you have bunk swit? Okay.
I've got bunks.
Alright, cool. Drop one now since you guys both have them. Let's just lock up bunks right here. I'm gonna go to high ground right here, yeah. Oh, this is interesting. It phased through. That's crazy. So, oh, they're still hanging outside of zone.
On the top.
I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna sneak over here.
He jumped.
Are they heading from what side? Okay. Oh, I see him. One of them might be using a DMR, so be careful. Don't challenge that guy on the mountain. He's got a DMR.
They're chugging in the...
Watch that guy. He's the DMR. We'll try and hit him if he... See that glider? Glider east. You can also...
77 taking the...
We can also grab low gravity.
73, he's cracked.
I'm going over here to get this guy. He's by himself. Got one. I knew I could catch her slipping. Oh, that's interesting.
On this corner.
Brute Nemesis.
Cracked it again, the guy that was...
Alright.
Here, where we just came from.
I'm bullying. I'm pushing. I think they're in the bunk that we set over here.
Oh, there's only one of them.
Nice. GG's.
Jeez.
You guys win.
Yeah, we did.
Nice.
Is that Nin?
Yeah.
What up, brother? Nin the muff beast. Nin's a Webby mover, chat. Did you see that video, Nin, that I did? I kind of.
Yeah, the most recent one.
Do you think that like can you notice the difference? I feel like that one is like on a good
And I
path.
look good.
I finally like changed the. Are you getting off, Sniper? Oh, sorry. I thought you said something. I changed the my next videos are gonna feed off that idea too. I changed the perspective. I'm gonna do a lot of enemy POVs because I feel like the best way for someone to start learning Webby movement is to understand when they're getting pressured and they have to, like, they're forced to adjust their crosshair. It's telling them where to go. You know what I mean? So it's kind of
I just did that like rift thing, and the thing has no gun in it.
that's weird. Are you sure?
I just picked it up and it gave me nothing, and
Weird.
it disappeared.
Didn't even show you. Didn't even show you what weapon it would have been.
No, it was just blank.
Hmm.
I think it's like glitched and ranked.
It could be. I didn't even. Honestly, in ranked, I haven't even been hitting him. Ready up, y'all? I think we're missing 2. Oh, unless you're changing your skin.
Ready? I'm ready.
Let's go.
Wait, I'm ready.
Oh, it must be glitched. Cancel your ready and re-ready. It's glitched. So the next one I'm doing, Ninja. So once people establish being pressured, they'll eventually get to a point where they're like, all right, now that I understand how to counter being pressured, how can I be the one that causes the pressure? So that's what the next video is going to go to.
I love third partying.
Oh, you're in a match right now, Ninja?
Yeah,
Ranked?
they're so mad.
Shoot the ground, teabag.
I was like 1 HP too. If I didn't third party, I wouldn't have won.
Yeah. That was one of those calculated. Grab the heals off him.
No, I hate that.
I forgot I had this.
Which one?
It's just the gloves, man. They didn't even shoot their gun. They just kept cover.
Yeah, it's broken.
And I couldn't do it.
It's so hard when they do it in a confined space. You just don't expect it, and it's ridiculous because they can spam it consecutively. What up, Chris? I have Elite Series 2.
Lower the damage on that.
Should do something. I don't like that it sends you so high in the air. I can't recall a mobility item that's launched somebody that high. I'm sure there's
I don't
been
even
something.
care about the like launching part. I just wish it would do like 20 damage instead of 80.
True. And I'm insane for not using it, honestly. Or not using it enough because it is broken. Too broken. I'm getting a little low on this drop, y'all. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make it there.
Somebody landing.
Oh, is that a rare chest?
Yeah, team landing.
I gotta get to you. Chris, were you asking me or were you asking Smitty? Angel, are you still in here? After this match, we can run training. I totally forgot about that. Elite Series 2, and I highly recommend it. That crosshair, or the joystick feel is... I've yet to see a controller that has a better joystick feel. Bet. See if this will hit him. Ooh, that's long. That's long range. That was like a 60 meters, maybe? Maybe 60, 70. The shredder damaged him from that far away. It's definitely like the Ranger. See if this... Nah, that ain't no way. That would have been dope, though. It's not bad.
Seafood. Get your
Oh, thank you.
spiced fish.
Thank you. Which one? Oh, you have to stick it to them for it to explode, or you can set it like a trip mine, and if they run into it, it'll explode. It's not that good. It's just like, if you have the extra space, sure, but it's really easy to find something that you'll want to replace it with. I don't know if this guy's real. Let y'all get that. Oh, wow, the bot almost killed me. He has the explosive weapon. Annihilated me. Oh, I didn't throw that far enough, maybe? Oops. Oh my goodness. Are you still running advance off, Ninja?
What?
Advanced settings off, or did you go back? I dropped my sense to 24 because my aim assist just felt weird, man, so I had to drop it, and it feels better now that I'm at 24.
Oh, now I'm dead. I was opening a chest and I just got headshot by something.
Probably DMR, huh? Or no?
Whatever it was. I only had like 150 health.
Why isn't this fishing it, dude? It's vibrating, but it's not grabbing anything. There we go. You guys want the Thunderburst? Would you find me? More spicy?
No, she could top off.
Oh. Yeah, I marked it.
Oh, it's straight here.
Oh. Thank you. Alright. We could hit the riff. One more foot of one more. Hammer? Maybe because I have room for now. Was that shooting to the south that I just saw? Or no?
My dynamite, I think.
Oh. Yeah, let's go to the rift. I'm just grabbing infinite stamina. Y'all see that shooting? It was to the west. Yeah, or south.
Oh. That
Here.
someone's nemesis. Combat that's
You can have it. Oh, is it? I don't know. There's people fighting right here, back here actually. Back here too. Third party. I better slow down, huh? I got a third party. It's too tempting not to. I already knocked one, but I have infinite stamina, so I'm rolling, but I'm dead because he hurt me. Y'all see how I juked him on the ground? Goofy. You guys have numbers on him, I think. Nice. Are they dead? Yeah.
No, they teleported to them. Right here, right here.
What happened?
And then stuff right here.
Hold on. They're sticking a reboot. You're on your own. Thank you guys. Try and get my crown back. Oh no.
yes.
Sorry, bro. They were rebooting me. That's my fault. Is it a full team? I need ammo. A little bit of everything, including. Oh, you had spicy too? That's all right. I need to get a.
They like all jump.
Oh, we can reboot you. Yeah. They're coming. They're coming.
Pushing.
Ah, that shit. That looked. Yeah, let's go. I'm too low. I'm not full. Let's leave. It's not worth it. Let's go. I'm gonna park it right here for a second. Are they pushing? Come on. This is risky of me. I'm foolish. Yeah, let's go. Time to go. Oh, this is not good. They're coming.
I got
Yeah, they're pushing.
Drop the bunk.
Someone's got a hit like a good shot.
That one's kind of. Oh.
On your
And
6, back on the backside.
all good. Oh shit! I tried to run under here to raise it.
There's one behind me too. I didn't have mobility to leave. I shouldn't have been fishing. Should just kept going. It's always bad luck to buy the slap thing, I swear. Yeah, I forgot I had dynamite. That's like usually something I don't have. I didn't even think about it. We were just kind of on the... We were rotating, outnumbered. And I got out to fish selfishly instead of just leaving.
Still running, or are you doing the training?
Angel, are you in here? I didn't see... Because she was the one that was asking about it. GG's. Derange, I don't know if you saw the video on TikTok and... Or, well, TikTok, of course, because I don't know if you follow me on Facebook. But that's kind of what I was going to talk to you about when it comes to exponential. Like, when you're getting pressured and your crosshair pulls off center, I feel like that sprint in the slide system feels so much smoother than linear.
You have license songs turned off, right, Webby?
I do. I was wondering why would YouTube like demonetize your live for something that clearly Fortnite has a deal with this audio, you know what I mean? Or they wouldn't have it in emotes. That
It was created by the game, so they really don't actually have the rights to it.
well, they got the rights to
They just have the rights to it's a different kind of right. It's like licensing.
it's just weird because it's like you would think like hearing it in a small dose like an emote wouldn't that encourage somebody to go listen to the song, whether it's like, oh, I haven't heard that song in forever, or I've never heard that song and it sounds cool. I don't know. I'd want my song in an emote on Fortnite. I think it could only help. So it's like, why would they?
You mean like free?
Yeah, free marketing.
Well, the company's probably always just like it's better and better at operating the streamer or whatever.
Yeah. Well, if they demonetize it, are they getting it? Because I've seen it where it's like shared copyright.
Well, it's not copywriting.
They're taking the okay. They can get paid. So they're failing to see the perspective of the marketing behind it that could make them a lot more money, in my opinion. That's kind of what I'm gonna tier off of and build off of, and then like if we did some training, I could show you in an example where I'd apply pressure in ways to try and confuse you. I'm not gonna use my weapon. My point is to see how you react to it. If obviously if it interested you, because there is style at hand. You could hybrid it, or just be a flicker, or take it and fully adopt it and never flick.
He landed
Wonder if they're real. I don't have a... Or let me look in this chest. Those guys are real over there. At least one of them at the POI. I don't have a loadout for them yet. Would like to get a shoddy. Oh. Bet. Do we push him? Do you guys want to third party that?
All I have is a hammer.
You want to sneak around this way? All right. Okay. We'll go up here. Oh. What is the Nemesis good for, y'all? I don't really like it. Combat just feels so superior.
On the roof.
I need help. Oh shoot! There's two. There's two on me. That's rough. I do not like the iron pump.
I love the iron pump so much. I've been taking it over the chaos reloader.
Oh, I love the chaos, man. I just think it could reload faster. There's another team coming. Do you guys have a double res here?
Oh my god, I just died to a lag spike.
I didn't mean you specifically, Deranged. I just meant like a style preference. I definitely not trying to dog it or nothing, for sure. I'm running because I'm low. They marked me too, so let's fall back.
Cracked a little bit. I might die here.
I ran out of bullets.
Chat, I think they should nerf the Chaos Reloader and make the reload faster. It'd be insanely fun.
Right here, Wit. Can you shoot him?
Is he low?
Emperor 60.
You got another one coming up to your left now.
Oh my gosh, I wasted on a med kit. I'm dead. This guy comes over here.
Sorry, Wit.
Okay. Get y'all back. I'm outie. I gotta get a little bit more gold to get y'all back, though. Watch there be a team here. You just never know at this place. So the best way to look at it, I feel like if the Unks are gonna play better with this system, and it's maximizing controller's best asset and choosing not to play into KBM's best asset, which is KBM's gonna outflick controller. Like, you might have the better aim on controller, but if they're somewhere in your stratosphere and they're on KBM, they're just gonna have a way easier time hitting those flicks. But they're not gonna be able to move like you, because we have dual analog. Even if they have Azeron, that's only accounting for sprint. It's not accounting for their directional movement. They have to do that with their mouse, which is significantly more difficult than with a joystick. So you're making their flick harder while placing your shot. And you'll be playing the under. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You'll be playing the less saturated part of the game, instead of choosing to play the best aim, which is what everybody's like gearing for. You're choosing to inverse that, the inversion of combat, and you're putting the emphasis on movement instead. The more emphasis on movement, the less value aim has, and that's a good thing. Because then you're not playing. Then you don't have to. I mean, you have to worry about cheaters, but you're able to better counter them because you're not trying to out aim a hacker or a KBMer or a guy with a better setup. All right, let me get y'all back now. I'm gonna go over here a little bit for. Do I have? Yeah, I have enough. It's all good. I've never, yeah, thank you. I've never been in a, you'd be surprised, Derange. I feel like I've never been in a situation that it's usually just like poor execution or just like can't win them all or my aim's off. But I've never been in a situation that I felt like I couldn't move instead of hyperextend. I feel like you can get to that point. I've had someone completely behind me on the jump, and because I was able to cut the U-strafe just right and get the recovery, I would win the fight, you know? I'm just gonna see if I get some spicy, and then we'll keep it moving. Big money, big money. What up, Silky? That was a good question you asked earlier, Silky. Did it make sense? The triple threat stance. Kind of like, if I don't know if you watch sports, but... Because when you're staying in a slide, you're just moving in that straight. You're just staying on the same line, and you're getting further away from your opponent. W. I'll see what about including it in a video. Like it's like I appreciate you asking those questions because it gives me an idea of like what people are interested in, what they might need guidance towards. And if you could tell from the video, which I'm sure you could, it's like I'm starting to show the enemy's POV because it provides a whole fresh perspective. I don't know why it took so long to think about it, but it's like, duh. The best way to direct somebody is to teach them how to counter the pressure because it's your crosshair acts like a compass at that point. You got shooting this way? Bet. Well, let's wait for... Yeah, we're gonna wait for y'all. Ponku! Probably say hello, movement family. Let's see. I feel like it's back. Well, I see loot right there, actually. I'm tempted to send. Because there's loot on the ground. So it makes me, yeah, they're low. Yep. In the air. Give me my shots. Oh, I want that Chaos Reloader. I'm coming back for it. Worth every...
He didn't fully leave. He's like right there.
Oh, is he? Where?
On the danger field.
Oh. Did he go underneath? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm on the way to him.
Oh, he didn't.
It's Studious Scout. Yep. Good comms. I should have just pressed the reboot, but oh my gosh. Chat, I just wasted every shock.
He's cracked. Running 38.
Where did that rift come from? Are you serious? Is that AI griefing right now? I'm so confused.
57 on top of the hill.
Right here, behind us too. Right here.
Whoa! They're on the high ground.
It's the same team again.
No way. that a rip? No, it's not. Or a...
Behind us, behind us, behind us. 180. South, 180, south.
Okay.
Webby just rotated.
I am. Good comms. I am. Fall back. AI. Oh, this is perfect.
1v4 incoming.
Really? Nah, we're good. Watch. They're still moving the reboot. Someone is. You guys use code Webby movement, by the way. No spaces. I'll put it in chat after this game.
And then you can learn to reboot your old squad too.
Yeah. I'm a good sport about that. I usually try not to stick around. I don't like to be the last one to die on account of not getting my team rebooted. Oh, I probably hate that even more. You're right. That's pretty valid. But I also, yeah, that's rough. Oh my goodness, I think they're shooting to my right, and I should get behind the reboot. I know. There's people shooting northwest. Here's a big plot.
Purple is down.
Thanks, Ponku.
Support for heals, but
Which one? Here, look at these AI. Oh, that's real.
Yeah, they're up on that hill.
Valid. Wait, I'm gonna do that. But they look real too. Yep. Just marked us. They're real.
Just here saying hello.
Who's that? Hello? Hello, hello?
Hello, everyone.
Who's that?
It's Elvis. Oh, my name's Ovidio. I'm a goat. I just be lurking.
Wait, who is it?
Lurking like,
we do have a rule like about joining the call. with
Yeah, I appreciate it though, man. Yeah, it's okay. He did. Is it? Are you? So, who is it? I'm sorry, man.
This is an immune though.
I didn't hear who he said he was.
We got you. Snake. Got you, Snake.
I'm rotating.
I'm Elvis. I just wanted to say hello. I wasn't gonna ask.
Yeah.
Play a game in the chat. But
How about
thing going on.
this? You can come in for training. When we run after this match.
Right here, they just res.
Oh. Webby, you're so awesome.
Yeah. Just leave it for now, or the call, and then
Two coming that way, Snake. You see him.
I'm gonna invite you in. Stay in the live. I'm flaking this way.
Oh, what do I hit? All got is
Bro's got. Oh, it's an AI. No wonder. I'm like, bro has infinite health.
Behind us and somebody's rezzing here. There's someone behind us too.
I'm on a tear, chat.
To the top of the llama. There's
We're clipping that. Wait.
See if we get some gifted.
All right.
down.
Just throwing dynamite. All landing on there.
We're about to shake him. I'm going for it. Come here. I'm about to rotate, maybe? I'm being risky, y'all. Risk it for the biscuit.
Snake on this in the bush with you.
Frick! Gosh, Chad, I messed up. I fumbled the bag.
Got self res.
No. Oh, Webby does. You 75? Snake,
Webby.
there you go.
Oh, Webby.
Yeah.
Could I take mythic pump or a gold a reloader?
Gold reloader, 1000%.
Really?
Yeah. Chaos reloader is one of the best shotties ever.
Alright, rotating behind you, sniper.
I might be dead, chat. That's rough. Let me move! Chat, what is this messery? Dude, this is bull! Bull! Dude! That's a joke! Am I being trolled? The water literally blocked me. Same, Ponku.
3v4. Probably the final team. They know where we are now.
I didn't like the Jawa. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. I love the Chaos, but I also think the Chaos has more potential if they nerf it and increase the reload speed. They should make it like at a gold version, it 2 hits a lot, but sometimes has to 3 hit.
Sniper.
We gotta go.
Same, Ponku. They tease it like it's there and it's not. Guys, I would have been here if the water would have let me move.
How did I miss another shot?
Nice.
52 white.
That donkey got that guy low at the very top. It's rough.
Does that have a blue button? Never mind. I've never used that before.
Yeah, it's not instant. He threw the dynamite. Yeah, it was worth the shot. All right, we're gonna run into training, guys. I told that guy that
I didn't realize there was 3 teams left.
I thought you guys were in the last one. You and one other team.
GG's.
Nene, you want to come into training?
Huh?
Who wants to come into the training? You guys are welcome to.
I'll come on and watch.
Should we just like
What do you do it in? Which map?
That's a good question. GG's. Thanks, Silky. Let me look. I typically do it in Red vs. Blue to show the squares, but there's another map that sometimes I'll switch to for more like POI environment. I'm looking for it. I think T-Do, don't you have that favorited? One of the maps we... It's the one we were like messing around with the grapple. Yeah, I don't even know how to look at my favorites right now. I don't know if they... Probably tripping. Let me know if you find it, T-Do. Let me see.
Yeah, I forgot it.
Yeah, we'll do this one. We'll do this one. It's a good one.
Star Wars skins.
And then set it to private.
Oh, there it is.
Nice, Ponku. It's fun when are you at a lower rank? That's when it's fun, dude. Like, just you feel like Thanos. I'm not trying to like diminish being on a roll either. Like, for all I know, you guys could be a high rank. He might be in a match. He could still join. It'll still let him. So, unready and re-ready just in case, because I feel like it's been glitching.
I'm just gonna remove you from the call just because of the rule. We have to like keep it that way for everybody.
Yeah, because a lot of people were joining, and it was like super overstimulating. It wasn't your guys' fault by any means.
Yeah, and be mad at me, not Webby.
I'm not mad at nobody because it's public chat, and I want everybody to feel welcome.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to say no, so that's where Wit's absolutely in charge of that.
What's the point of the jam tracks now that they're getting rid of festival?
Oh no, I didn't know they were getting rid of festival. I mean, the jam tracks. You can play the jam tracks now when you're like, people don't really do it because it's inconvenient, honestly. But you can play them like as you're fighting people, you can have the jam track playing. And they'll hear your jam track when you close in on them. Like, you'd be playing, like, whatever song, they're going to hear it. All right, we're not fighting each other. This is training. I'm going to show you guys how to apply. I mean, well, that's tough, dude, because when I make my map, I still don't know what I'm going to pick for my... Like, I don't know if there's going to be certain weapons that obviously don't make the cut. I don't know if I'm going to keep it just by loadout. True. Make them establish some skill. True. This. I don't know. Is it in here? Where? Oh, I'm looking for. There we go. All right. So, does anybody have any requests before I start? I have an idea what I'm gonna show you guys. It's gonna be a lot towards pressure, like being pressured, because that's really the big fundamental block that's gonna help you see it. Wait, do you want to pressure me? Do you want to be that person that pressures me? All you need to do is just like spin cycle me, or just blow past me, like just break my camera, just slide past me, or one of you, whoever wants to do it. So, actually, do it again. Before I do a move, I'm gonna pretend I'm tracking it without movement.
We need donkey.
All right, T-Dude, come here. T-Dude's got this, actually. That's a good idea. Are you right here, T-Dude? Is this you? Okay. Go ahead. Do you know how to spin cycle? Or do you know how to U-strafe me? Go ahead and break my camera. I'm going to track him first on purpose, guys. Hold on. Careful with the slide kick, because it's a little bit much and creative. Oh, do this one if you can. If you're ready for it. If not, don't worry. Like back shoulder, or like something like the back all the way around. If you're ready for it. Here. Let's see. That's actually not bad. But see, guys, see what happens when you get caught tracking it? And this is why a lot of people will be like, oh, yeah, your sins is too low, or I can't run that sins. It's because they're not moving. They're staying stationary and tracking. Hit it again. And this is your first step to learning movement. I'm going to show y'all here in a sec. After I'm going to keep falling for it with tracking to show y'all how it would... Donkeys, or T-Dude's winning every one of these fights. I'm not getting... I could now... Here, I want you to... Do you know how to do the anti-mirror donkey? If you go like this, the outside. I'm going to cut him off on this one, and he's going to change his read to an outside move. See, I tried to react to him going like this. That's why I requested him to change outside, because that shows you guys a perspective of when we are applying pressure. You want to, if you're 1v1ing someone especially, you want to establish inside presence and outside presence so you're not predictable. Because here, do the mirror strafe this time. So wrap around me. I'm going to cut you off. You see what I mean? Headshot. And when people say they're getting hit and they don't know why, they can't, it's because they're not mixing it up. Because mix-ups are huge. Do it again. And this time do the outside move. And I'm going to show you what he just did to make that happen. It don't matter. You still burned me because you're playing inside-outside offense. So it's opening the door for you to make mistakes. Do the outside move again. Trying to cut it off. Nope. He went out. See what I mean? And this is what he did, chat. He went boom, boom. And that's, you got to think of this as your lure, because think about it in your head. Why would we track this? If I stop my move here, we're both our backs are turned, and it's still a 50-50 fight. Now I feel like you're probably wondering, like, well, Webby, what about just a normal slide? How do you blow by somebody and track them? If you want to do just a single slide and blow past them, right when you tap into that slide, you have to track. There can't be any delay. So if I want to do a blow by, you see the difference between having that crosshair placed versus not. So when I do these wraparounds, I can tell by the closeout, or if they start running towards me, and we're doing like what's called a collision. Here, run towards me, like at the same time, like a collision where you're both running at each other. That's when you absolutely wrap around them, because it compresses that momentum, and then the slide creates that last lane out of thin air, which is another big one, guys. Because when you see this, hold on, actually I'll show you in this perspective. I could stand here, guys, and I could make like 5, 6, 7 different lanes based off where I use my directional input and sprint and slide. So for example, just watch this. I could slide like right here, I could slide. I could constantly change the line, and anytime I establish where I want to take that line, when I'm at the top of the curve, you have to time that sprint to make the line or to make the lane appear out of nowhere. If you're late on your curve and you don't slide soon enough, they're going to see you sprinting through the lane before you make it appear. That's one of the most sophisticated topics that I'm trying to transition to and explain better. So if you guys have questions about that, let me know. But here, stand behind me, Sniper, because you'll be a good example. Stand directly behind me. So I'm going to pick the lane directly to his left, and then we're going to kind of build off that. So we have this lane. Now stay behind me. We have this lane. You see how I just changed the lane? Like I went from this lane, and it's all in your curve. It's how you bend your curve. So your new state of flicking is your directional input, because I'm finessing these moves with directional input and sprint. And see when he, look at that. That was actually a clean. Here, slide or get past me. Now here's what we do when your crosshair goes into macro flick territory. You apply sprint, mirror their motion. See how I'm mirroring them? And then I can anti-mirror as a breakout move or like the switch up, because I'm still mirroring them on the horizontal plane. I'm just breaking away and coming back in. So let your inside outside. Go ahead and do it. And this time I'm going to break away. Just slide past me. And by then, if we're already established inside presence, say in a 1v1, like to 10, if I had already done the inside move, he might try and cut it off like I was showing you guys earlier. What's up?
I think you should have gone like this instead of
No, that's what I was showing that on purpose. I was showing the outside. Yeah.
I was gonna say my crosshair was
Well, you know it's coming. It's a different dynamic when you're sitting here with Webby, knowing that I'm about to Webby move you, versus like being in the flow of a game. But how you determine inside versus outside of like the mix-ups is where they're standing. What ground are they holding? If you're further away from me, like here, if I curl in, I'm likely to run into your bullets, right? So let's look at that from a momentum perspective. Like I shocked in, don't move. Let's say I shocked in, I'm just like, wee, boom. I'm doing the outside move right there because I'm too close or I'm too far away. You'll know because if you're turning in and you're running into bullets, you took the wrong. You got to look at where their position is strongest. Or do you want to shock towards me? Yeah, for a momentum play. Because those momentum plays are some of the best wraparound plays because they allow you to take control of your crosshair without stopping. So let me try it. Oh, that's too much. Hold on. I'm just not used to it because the overdrive. Yeah, the overdrive, bro. Ah, that's not gonna work. But I would still go like this anyways. You don't want to share a line. But I don't want to go on a tangent yet. If anybody's got questions before we...
show it in practice, like do a real round.
With you? We could try. It's just a very I don't like to force the environment. I want it to feel natural.
All right.
Yeah. Trust me, there's a big difference between just like getting into an exchange for the sake of trying to test something, especially in an open space, versus establishing something like we might as well run like solos at that point or teams. And Warfare is another map that I would like take us to if we were actually gonna train because you have more of an environment to manipulate. I'm not saying like you can't use movement in open space, but obviously if you take a player into a POI with a lot of structures, you have more lanes to juke them. And Silky, that's a good point. It's good that you recognize it too. Keep the curve tight on your counter responses. Hold on, get behind me. Let me see. Yeah, you want to keep it tight. And just a little bit of extension on that curve can create a whole new lane that forces them into like an extra 90-degree correction. T, do you have any questions? Do that jump again. And when they jump, same thing. You can see where the nice shot. You can see where the lane is going. Cut the lane off.
Oh shoot, this is the wrong shot. I don't want one. How do you go back to the one?
Pull your tab up. Wait, hold on. Like pull and then wait, hold on. Here, let me just kill you and it'll take you back in.
Yeah, just kill me.
Yeah, and then we can we can fight in a POI just to test it. I need somebody to kill me too, because I want to get. There, kill me. I shot you with the mammoth at the same time. Nah, dude, it was just perfect timing. All right, let's try one. Since you requested. I don't know if I'm gonna use the mammoth on you though. All right, and then we'll go to a POI. Don't fight me off rip. Let's go to a POI. Like, it's a good spot. All right, I'm ready when you are. Mm-hmm. Nice. I knew the yoink was gonna throw you off a little bit, bro. You want to do one more? All right. Oh no. Oof. No, that's all right. I mean, the unstable's kind of broken. It's been a hot minute since I used it. I miss it, chat. Ooh, nice shot though. Nice shot.
It didn't fire for like half a second.
Which one? I don't. Yeah, I don't like. I mean, it's okay. I like the Sentinel better than Iron. Go easy. It only takes one, huh? It's 250. Does it hit 250? See what happens when you flick? That's an example of like getting complacent. What I just did right there, when I should have established another move. That was a 250, or is there? Oh, there's no overshield.
There's no overshield. It's just
Hold on. Oh, wait. Kill me. Someone. I forgot to grab something. That's a good example right there. Like, you can't get complacent with tracking. You want to keep... because that's where you open the risk of letting them into your line. Which one? Yeah, I noticed that earlier. Could it just stay on, maybe? Maybe it's a glitch. No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to grab a slurp juice and but that would just... That's unfair.
doesn't matter if I one-tap you.
True. Valid. Bill's letting the KBM out. Oh, that's a good shot, bro. On a pool. That's a decent shot.
This gun is so easy to especially because you don't have the overshield.
Yeah, let's try.
Just a quick lineup.
Yeah. Havoc's good. It's a little heavy sometimes.
It just has a slower pull-out than a lot of other.
Oh, guys, the curve won that. Tracking inertia. It's you see how I'm changing the curve between moves? I think CAI. I think it's better on controller in a sense of you can take what you're doing and take it the extra mile. But I think it's the future for KBM as well. They're just gonna you guys need to hybrid it on KBM and do more J. Hold on, let's pause. I need to do more. Pause. I want to show J strafing. J strafing is more for KBM because U strafe requires full mouse extension, and I'm not saying it's not possible. You just don't want to start there. So you want to start with the J strafe, which is your half circle. So it's like this. Boom. This is your lure. Same situation, right? You're baiting the blow by, and then you're grabbing the first 90-degree extension On controller, this is going to be way easier with the full extension right there. And then you got the spin cycle, right? Which is the full. So what we're doing is we're baiting a line. We're setting a line as a lure in almost every fight because you bait a reaction out of that, right? If I can get them to jump over me, that's cash money. Here, I want you to, let's establish that real quick right here. So I'm gonna slide towards you, and I want you to jump over me as a reaction. Oh, hold on, it canceled. Sorry. So there's like so when you're sliding, it spring loads tension from your sprint, and hold on, do it again. Keep jumping over me, and it makes your responses that much. Oops! It makes your counter move response quicker. You see that? You see how quick that is? When you do it instant and they don't expect it, because you got to understand, snipers this guy right here, he's expecting it, so that changes the dynamic. But when they jump over you and you're able to grab that position, you can be quick enough where the slide takes you back behind them. Try it like this, sniper. Stand right here on one side of the line, curl, and then at the top of your new direction, which is right when you're facing this way, you got to drop in that slide or you'll be too late to the. So you'll start on one side, curl. Think of this line right here, snipe. Don't move forward. It goes complete in reverse, so you know what I mean? There you go. And then when you're sliding, you have to track back immediately. When you go into the slide, let go of sprint, but don't move forward at all. Establish a line where you're going in complete reverse. Pretend somebody's already got over you. And then as you go into the slide, go straight to your tracking, let go of sprint when you're in the slide. You got to make sure you get that curve all the way through. What up, Meowskulls? You got this. Let me see a sniper. I'm gonna stand behind you to visualize it. There you go. How did that track feel? Look at that. See? Do it again. Do it again. I'll stay a little bit in the clear for you to do it. Nice. And what you're doing right here, sniper, is you're taking your time. You're making sure that your tracking gets set before you cancel. So you want to try it again? Oh. It's a little bit trickier, huh? Oh, you know what that shuffle meant? It meant you might have reapplied sprint. If you see your feet shuffle, you might have still been on sprint. There you go. That's going to work, sniper. That'll get you to drop your sins even. I recommend KBN binds it to mouse, bro. I'm going to say that. The reason... Yeah. A mouse button. You want to know why? Because, all right, think of it this way. When you look at a controller, guys, sprints on the left, directional movement, and sliding is on the right. So when mouse is trying to create these new angles to coincide with a controller, they want that slide to be on the same input that their directional movement is. So when he's making those circular motions, if he has the button on his mouse, it's just going to be a smoother transition for him to apply that slide button after a move, because all of this movement's coming in their mouse. So why wouldn't you want to have the slide on a mouse button? That's a huge step that I think it's worth. It's just going to feel weird at first, but I think it's going to benefit you. It's going to feel like you have more control. Does it feel more like more? You get what I'm saying? Like you'll feel more in synchronized with what you're doing. Well, you're moving more, so it must be helping. Do you think if you got used to it that it would benefit you to have it on mouse? Huh. Well, you gotta remember, like, how many people do you know that have a blueprint to strafe aim like I do? You know what I mean? This is like it's the future. It's not the present. What we're establishing here, a lot of people don't know. I know a lot of people who've moved it to mouse though, for the reason of strafe aiming, since I told them, and it's benefited them. If I do, but I will. Well, there's a dynamic to controller that I love that KBM will never replicate. So it's. Thank you, CAI. I've spent 5 years building this. So, like Sniper said, like he doesn't know a lot of people that bind it to their slide, but that's why my movement is a silhouette in the game, because not a lot of people are doing it yet. But these teachings are derived they parallel Miyamoto and Sun Tzu, and not because I researched them and made it coincide. It coincides by coincidence because what I'm teaching is math. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't think you can actually slide like this in game.
Which one?
Like this. You can't do this in game.
Is that without sprint?
Yeah, I'm not sprinting. I'm just I don't think you can do this in game.
You can to a certain degree, maybe not
Like,
that
I think
spammy.
it's more like this.
I never jab step my slides like that, so I don't know. I keep a pretty finesse base. I feel bad for my joystick if I start jabbing it like that.
Well, that's comes on PC. I have to be or on.
You'd be surprised, brother.
Be moving a bit more than on the controller.
I think it's all the same. It's psychological. You wanna bait a line. You wanna kind of finesse it, drag it the line out, and then break it. Like there's some finesseness to it.
No, I'm saying it's easier for you to go into a slide than me because of the way your settings work with the hold of the button.
I don't disagree with that, but I also think that if you establish this, even an ounce of the system, that you wouldn't need those slides. You would do similar slides to me, and it would actually help you more. It would give you more direction. You're dragging your slides on longer to create traps. You know what I mean? The biggest mistake people make when they're starting to establish movement is they think they have to be quick, and that hurts precision. So you'd be surprised, man, because I have a couple students on KBM, and they're moving just like you would think they're on controller, because there's a smoothness about it, a finesseness. There's speed that applies to it. Like right there, I actually lost my sprint button. But at the end of the day, it's just, I don't know, psychological. Anybody got any questions before we end? That was good shooting with the Havoc. I'm not in a rush to. Where I'd fight you, honestly, to see if I could I'd take you to Warfare, honestly. That's probably where I'd take you.
What's Warfare?
You want to look before we end? It's worth it, bro. Let's go, Wit. Let's go in here just for a minute if you're down. And Tidu. It's basically
Oh, there we go.
it's modern warfare maps in Fortnite, and this is where I learned all of my Webby movement. And it's sad that it died, but my UEFN map is going to be kind of inspired off this idea. Just more like unique maps. I'm not going to take COD maps. Let me get the Warfare code, y'all. I spent like 100,000 limbs in here building this system from scratch, just off an idea. Warfare creative for it's owned by Good Gamers. I tried to buy it from them, but I don't think the map isn't UEFN, so I don't think they wouldn't sell it to me, and I don't think it even works anymore as far as like trying to update it. Like the map works, but it's got glitches. Hold up.
Did you ever watch that the video about ballistic I sent you?
What'd it say?
It was about like the whole history of the ballistic, essentially how.
And the downfall?
Yeah, and TG wanting to buy it and all that.
Did they not want to sell it to him?
Yeah, Fortnite declined.
Oh wait, I think I heard something about this, and it might have been
Yeah,
from
I told
you.
about this last time.
Yeah.
And I sent you the video about it.
Oh, dude, I need to see it. Yeah. I just it's easy for me to lose. Ready up, guys, or unready and re-ready. It's easy to lose track of my DMs. What up, Meowscles? I need to get back into streaming. Is it Kai or CIA? I've been working on a movement doctrine, and that's why my explanations are getting better. But it's been taking a lot of my stream time away. But I'm trying to get more consistent. I wanna do. What up, Scars? So from now on, I think my new schedule for streaming is gonna be. I think we're gonna move it 1 hour ahead to 3 p.m. Central and do at least. Wit had a good point. 2 streams a week at least, and anything after is just kind of a surprise. Shay. I don't think it's a bad idea to use them, but they will get in your way at first because of where the binds are, and I'm sure that's why you're asking. You probably already hit them on accident. Thank you, Scars. Oh, okay. We have to let this load in, and then you haven't played this before, Sniper?
Nope.
It'll.
We have enough
We could run customs chat if you guys want to. We could actually do that in here. We could run. We can get 12 people in here, 6 on each side, I think. Is it gonna load though? I'll call you Kai. I'll remember that. This might be glitched, guys. I don't. Oh, wait, it's working. It's working. Give it a sec. I can hear it. All right, me and Wit, and Tidu and Sniper. Well, we're gonna pick this side, and you guys pick that. So there is a catch, though, Sniper, because it's not gonna be fair yet. And the reason being, yeah, you got to get a weapon. You got to buy, because I have a shoddy unlocked, and you don't yet. But anything you buy in here, it stays.
What's free?
Unfortunately, it's just this right now. But it only.
No shoddy.
I'd let you farm me for limbs, basically, because it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be as fun if I
I
don't.
don't need you to let me farm you.
Dude, all right. I have the primal. I'm prestige 10 here. I don't mess around. You can prestige right here.
The weapons, like, glitch.
Yeah, it's glitched because this is an UFN and they can't update it. So I think that's because it's doing it for me too. Hold on, let's do this.
This is interesting.
Yeah, it was it was the best creative
Everyone
map.
all has 150 HP.
Yeah. I think you can get an extra 50 though, a big pot.
Alright, let's do this.
See, it's a little glitched.
It's a while.
Yeah. I have 1 million coins, by the way. It just doesn't let me drop them.
Direction I'm supposed to go. 104 on Webby.
What? Oh, the curve is also stiff on here because UFN's just glitched. Or, sorry, not UFN, but creative. He's low.
You get siphoned.
Yeah. Well, you have to pick it up to get it. Every time you kill someone, they drop health. The movement is so stiff in here. Aw.
Kinda light? I guess you probably only just get these for the round.
Oh, did you? Was that you, Angel? No, you keep your weapons for the whole. Everything you buy saves. Unless you prestige. Request to join again, Angel. I did with the ranger. Oh. That's a rough spawn.
What the heck? I'm literally stuck.
The only complaint I have is like if this was UEFN, this would be so much better because you could tell the curve is stiffer because it's it tells you how stiff the curve used to be.
Glitch all the time on this map.
Dude, I can't mantle. Same. I know where all the
Since we started.
really? I know where all the secrets here
Ooh. Nice shot.
Nice, what? This is where it all started, y'all. Meow School's all my movement training. It's where it all started. Oh, that curve is so stiff. See how wide I'm turning? I don't have a choice. I see you have a pump donkey. Nice. That was a nice move. That was a nice attempt at it.
This pistol is so bad.
It is. It's not the. Is it?
My center crosshair is like not leaving your body.
Yaskell said, I know I've seen all your videos, which that is true. I've seen everyone more than once, which is crazy. Yeah, that's where I taught the Skywalker, yep. I'm cheesing with the Ranger.
Yeah, hitting me behind a rock.
The Ranger's just that. The Ranger's tough like that. Wow. I'm just cheesing with these guns, brother.
Is rounds really an hour?
Ah, I sold. No, they're not. That's just the timeout. And once it goes to 50, it's over, I think. The Skywalker, you want me to do it? I can't force it. That's one of my old tricks. It's not as effective.
Honestly, when it called this thing Sub-Zero, I thought this was gonna be like an ice match.
Nice. Just ranging it.
One more bullet on the win.
Okay, don't do that.
Look at me playing the peak. Ah, that would have been dope, y'all, but the freaking curve there, we skywalked a little bit. Not really, but...
Man, I can't believe this thing doesn't just give you like a great pump or something to start like, yeah, a pistol plus
It is rough when you're trying to get people to play this. It's like, well, I'll let you farm for kills. That's usually what we do. Because it's worth playing. It's... Angel, request to join again. I'm going to do training. My bad, I was looking at chat. Here, let's return to lobby. I got to get Angel in here before we end.
And this thing's bloom is insane.
It is. It's not the same as the pistol in the current BR season. The curve.
Close if you crouch.
So what else is cool about Warfare is they have like 6 different maps and you vote at the beginning of what map you want, which is kind of how I want my TDM map to be when I build it. I want it to have more than one map for you guys to vote on. Oh, she's got Studious. That's so cool. Love to see it.
You played the Rapid 2v2s, right, Webby?
The stamina's kind of trash in Rapids. I don't know when the last time you played it.
I thought it was just for BRs.
No, it's under BR. If you want to communicate, are you able to join the disc call? I can't communicate through the game chat.
Loading up a squad in this thing, it doesn't just create its own lobby, right? Anyone can.
Oh
load
my
up
goodness, we
on
did.
Central, right?
Yeah. I can't believe we just accidentally did Warfare, y'all. It's gonna be hard to show her. Well, yeah, it should work. I'm just worried that the curve is too stiff on regular creative.
What is it, like lower your sense or something?
Well, like the turns feel, you didn't notice it? Well, you probably don't do like the same movement. It's like the curve just feels real stiff. It's not the same as like UEFN and BR.
I can't say I noticed it. All I noticed was my very inaccurate guns.
Yeah, I'm teaching people something. Here, return to lobby, guys. This one isn't going to be it. Stick around, Scars. I did I did a class earlier, like probably like 45 minutes ago. We're just going to highlight some of that, and then before we end. Oops. T2, can you... Oh, there it is. I hear my live in someone's background.
Oh man.
Test. Oh, what up? Angel, can you turn my live down just a tad? Can you hear me, Angel? Why isn't it let me select this map? Let me try this. What's up, Angel?
How's it going?
It's going. Here, I'm going to put us in here. So did you see the class I ran about 45 minutes ago, or did you miss it? Oh, wait, that's when you were requesting to join.
Yeah. Oh, it's lagging, but yeah, I saw part of it.
Okay.
How do I find my liked? Oh, there's my favorites.
Ready up, y'all? Meow schools.
Have you ever done the zero build Zone Wars?
I have. Dude, I'm so picky with creative now because I'm going to tell you what I don't like about that one. I don't like waiting, like whether you come in late or if you die, I just like to keep the flow going. And I'm pretty sure, isn't that the one where you have to wait for the round to end?
Yeah, but it's a quick round. It's like
Yeah. Well, it's also very wide open. It's just like Bunker Wars, isn't it? It's like, well, just wait till I get my maps. You're gonna see. You'll see the difference, bro. I'm going for like a parkour, like fast-paced dynamic that creative just ain't bringing right now. That's why I need to get my maps done. So Scars, today we're gonna talk about just when you're getting pressured. A lot of people have a tendency to focus too much on the flick shot, and there's something you can do to make things easier on yourself and enhance your combat awareness. That's kind of what we're gonna talk about a little bit, because I highlighted it earlier, so I know people can look back at the VOD. So we're gonna just touch on it brief, since we have some more people in. Just talking about how to use movement to center your crosshair instead of over track. Just waiting for people to meet me in the middle, y'all. Who wants to be my demonstrator? You got me, Sniper? One more, just like for like a quick sesh. Or T-Do, either way. You're just gonna...
I can do it.
Okay, T-Do. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys the version of what people do wrong first. I'm gonna have T-Do, my student here, he's gonna blow past me where I'm forced into macro corrections, where my crosshair has to really hyperextend, and I'm gonna not move on purpose to show you how difficult it's making things. Go ahead, T-Do. Do the round. Do a go around. Go around, actually, yeah. Just do the whole thing we did. So I'm tracking him. See?
She's not over here yet. Is she?
Oh. Here, do that again. There she is. Oh, you cooked me. See that? Dude, there's no way. Like, especially on low sins, like, Angel, this is... Do it again. This is me. This is what it looks like when you're tracking instead of moving, right? It's rough. It's rough. Now, I'm going to show you guys something. Go ahead and do the outside move. See, even if I try to cut it off, he just did the outside move, this is the outside move. And then we got the inside move. But for Angel, let me see, because let's see where Angel's at with Webby movement. Let me see how you would slide past me and track. Now okay. Do one slide past me real quick and set the shot. Wait, just do one like this. I want to see. Just one slide past me. Okay, let's make sure that when you... Okay, here's the #1 rule. When you're going into the slide that you're setting your shot in, remove sprint and do an immediate transfer to your track. So in your mind, you're sprinting, and then once you drop that slide, you're letting go of sprint and going right stick immediately into tracking, because we don't want our expo curve to cool off. We want to keep it at a higher... So hold on. Yeah, you got to apply... Yeah, there you go. Okay, try that again, but let off sprint when you go on the slide. And immediately focus on tracking, right stick tracking. Try it again. So I see your player. When you let off sprint, you're going like this. Your stick staying, or your aim is staying straight. You got to go like this. It's gonna take a sec. Hold on. Let me demonstrate it. Come here, Sniper, so she could see. It's harder for her to see. Or T-Do, come here. So watch my tracking when I slide past them. Come here. Who's killing me?
That was an accident.
Oh. Like, it's immediate. I go into it immediately. Did you see that? I want you to do it to him real quick. I want you to... Yeah. There you go. Perfect. So now that you have your concentration focus on that, I want you to cancel when your crosshair lines up. You let the slide drag on just a little bit too much, but not like, don't be too concerned about getting it out quick. Just make it feel like a natural transfer. There you go. That's your best one so far. Slide on keyboard. It depends where they have it bound, but I recommend they bind it to their mouse. That was clean. Now, when you see your feet shuffle, it means you held sprint too long. So you just got to get out of that habit of holding sprint on single slides. That's your baseline to start things. And then when you're doing combos, it's... Okay, go ahead. I'll let you finish that. I want to see you do another clean one. I want to see clean execution. So the only thing there is you waited a little bit too long on your slide. You want to, right when you get to their back shoulder, that's when you want to drop and then... Yeah, crosshair, Scars. Thank you. That was clean. Do it one more time so I can see it. How did that feel? Oh. If you guys see your feet shuffle like this, it always means you're holding sprint. Like, and it's going to mess up your shot. So, which it's normal because you got to break that habit. So I like to explain it in a way of like, it's transferring where your energy is being used. You're holding that sprint, right? But as soon as you go into your tracking, let go of the sprint. and focus on the track because you're changing what stick you're using. Just watch that sprint, Angel. Everything's clean except the feet shuffle. Almost. Release sprint as soon as you slide. But
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, let the pressure off sprint. Don't let off the slide, but let off the sprint and go immediately into tracking. So left stick
This one
sprint.
is tap,
Left.
and then,
Are you using autos run?
I think so.
So you're not holding sprint. Are you double tapping sprint?
Nope, I just tap it one time.
You're not holding it down.
Mm-mm.
Are you on KBM?
Nope. Keep PlayStation. I'm controlling.
It's a setting then. What setting is that, chat?
Let's see.
Because if that's the case, I don't recommend that. I recommend you have the freedom to apply pressure on the sprint, and then when you let go of sprint, it should stop the sprint.
So let's see my.
Let me ask AI too, because I don't know why I've never heard of that. I thought you had to like. I didn't know you could. Let's see. Are you sure you're not talking about sprint? Or sorry, slide.
Mhm.
Slide is one button.
It's the slide.
Oh no! Sprint. What you're doing wrong is you're still holding sprint. So that left stick, you got to separate the two. The left stick, when you hold it, it's gonna make you sprint, right? When you go into the slide, I want you to let go of left stick and focus on right stick track.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's your cleanest one. Yeah, exactly. So you got to put yourself in that mindset when you're going into your slide to actually set a shot. Remove it from sprint and go into track. Do it to me.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Let me see it again. There you go. How did that feel? Like that should feel like pretty universal. Like that should feel because you got the geometry down to a T now. Oh, here, go ahead. You guys go ahead. So yeah, because when you're max, oh, see, you had it on sprint again. It's all about breaking old habits die hard. Guys, when you're doing everything correctly, it's important because this is geometry movement. It's math, right? When I tell her to do that, it's maximizing her crosshair is always going to be correcting within she's going to be tracking me by that 5 meter mark every time if she hits all her transfer points. See how quicker it is? If you guys saw her earlier, she was clunky. It's because she was going like this. And then tracking late, she let her curve cool down. And then she would go like this and sprint out of it. And it's helping her create the angle, but it's not fundamentally sound. This is the fundamentally sound way. Go ahead, do it again.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, so we're going to start you at that point because that's your first establishment for movement is understanding that transfer. And also when you sprint into your slide, don't do it too early. Get it about, I'd say about right here or right at their back shoulder. That's about when you want to be in your slide into the track. You're starting it a little bit early sometimes, like right there. Like your setup slide can be right here, but when you're going for that blow by, there you go. Oh, a little bit on the sprint, but you're getting way better with your tracking because she's keeping the expo curve at the top. See how quick it is? Except you got to cancel. Always cancel because you want to get set for your next move. Somebody asked a good question earlier. They're saying, is it okay to keep sliding and shoot? It's okay, but it's a bad habit because when you cancel, it gets you set in a triple threat stance. After you shoot, you can apply a move right away because you're still in their space. If I were to keep sliding, it's just going to keep pulling me away. Oops. So you know what I mean? Like, it's just a predictable line. Go ahead. Keep going. I want to see you. Yeah, I want to see you. Go ahead, Angel. Do you have your slide hold time all the way down, Angel, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. So now that you're learning that, I'm going to show you something, Angel. This is where you're going to start learning Webby movement. Come here. You're going to start applying, or you're going to let people here. You're going to let people, well, not let them. I can't say it like that. You're going to use a lot of this movement when people are applying pressure, when they're putting you in situations that force you into a macro extension. So, for example, if I slide behind you, how would you react to that? It's okay if you don't know the answer. Yeah. And you know how, you know,
Normally would be that, but
yeah. Well,
like
well,
that.
you want to move. So you would do this. Follow your crosshair is going to tell you to go that way, right? Would you agree if I'm going like this? Your crosshair is going to tell you. So you just need to move with your crosshair. As soon as you feel your directional input turning off center, you apply sprint and let it turn you. And then when you're facing this way, you drop into a slide. So it's going to look like this. And it's okay if you're not ready for this, but I'm going to slide past you. I'm going to slide past you on this side. And I want you to curl. I want you to mirror me. As soon as I pass you, I want you to wrap around and then slide to break my lane. So you got to hook it. Like, let's stand right here and practice. Let's pretend. So I want you to stand at the corner of that square. And then I want you to go like this. Don't move it forward. All of it needs to go in reverse. You start holding right stick directional input. Kind of tilt it 45 degrees. You see this? See how I'm tilting it? Tilt it 45 and then apply sprint and turn it behind you. Slide, track back. So go ahead. And it's okay if you're not ready for it. We're going to try it. I'm going to stand behind you so you know where to go. You just need to hook
Okay, so
around me.
45 and then
Yep. And then apply sprint and keep it turning hard so you can wrap backwards. But you have to apply sprint. So you know what I mean?
so
There's-
I think my sprint is like attached to what is it?
Let's see. So directional how you track is how you're going to turn. You got to as soon as you apply sprint, you got to hold pressure on sprint and pull directional input right. Try to it's okay. Try to make sure you're applying pressure on sprint.
To the left or right?
To the right. You're going to just hold sprint in. It's your right stick that you're going to tilt right. So your directional input's going to tilt and your left stick's going to apply sprint.
Do I need to change the setting for that?
No, and it's okay. Look, let's see. Let me see. Hold on. Go like this. Stand right here. Let's try something. See if you can do this. So stand in a sideways line on the line sideways, right there. Like face me or face the same like I'm facing. Yeah. You're good. So I want you to turn your right stick like this and hold sprint. Let's see if you can do that. Just turn like you're turning. Like pretend there's a doorway right here that we want to hit. Just turn and run into it. Now ride the line. Ride the line. Yes. So when you ride the line, I want you to press slide. Let's see if you can do that. Hold sprint though. Hold sprint. Don't let go of sprint until there you go. Don't let go of sprint until you're in the slide. So you gotta. It's okay. It's all about. There you go. It's all about learning how to establish the difference between sprint and directional input. Sprint gets a pressure applied. Directional input gets turned, and it doesn't get pressure applied until you're sliding. So sprint, turn stick, boom.
She just wants to keep squatting.
Well, because you're not. You have to apply. You have to think of it like this. You have to apply sprint first before you slide. If you're not sprinting, you're not going to slide. So you have to lead with the sprint and turn directional. And then once you're turned that way in a sprint, there you go. You almost had it. That almost had it, but you're kind of forcing it like a side. You need to be facing this way. So be content with running that way. There you go. So we're basically just starting here on purpose, but you could just start right here and it's the same thing. Put yourself in a series of slow-mos and ask yourself, how am I getting here? You're using that right stick. Now carry sprint with it. And then you can turn it more this way and think about it because it's not nothing wrong with your controller. It's just you got to get used to the setting. You're applying sprint first, and then you're cranking right stick in a since we're moving right, you're going to crank it right. Hold sprint down, yeah. Hold sprint. Let yourself go forward if you have to. Go forward and then curl back. That'll be easier. So start, yeah. Don't go like this. Look. It's okay if you're not ready, but I just want to see you do it once. So we're going to try. Go like that. Go run forward and then... So start on this side of the square. And then go like that. I wish I had a hand cam on. Oh, there you go. There you go. You had it. Do it again. There you go. Is it easier for you to do it left?
I'd rather do both so I can
Yeah.
figure it out.
So keep doing it without slide. Keep sprinting in these hooking motions. I want to get you to feel it. There you go. Do it again. Let's see. Yeah, start forward facing. It's all in the... I need to get like a hand cam. Let's see. It's your curves need a little work. Let's see. Do it again. But there you go. That was... Oh, you had it. Try it again. But to be fair, guys, curving movement is the hardest to learn. There you go. Except you got to slide and do our transfer.
Oh,
Nice. Except you held sprint on that. Yeah. So for now, I want you to avoid curves because you still need to work on it a little bit, which is normal. Everybody's going to have their learning curve. And so you're going to stick with a lot of these. If somebody slides past you, oh, that you almost had it. I see you trying. Do it again. You are determined. Oh, you almost had it. You got this.
behind me. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. You're starting to get it a little bit more. It's all your brain needs to focus on sprint and applying that, and then your directional input needs to control it. Almost got it. She's almost got it, chat. So yeah. Do that. I'll get behind you on this side. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, and then I sprint. Nope.
So start right here. Let's get a starting point. Yeah. Now you're gonna just pull it like you're doing backwards. Let's see you do it. There you go. Now the next step would be keep focusing on that before we worry about it though. But your next step will be when you're facing this way, you're still holding sprint and you're going into a slide and then you're letting go of sprint and tracking back. So, but the main thing we're focusing on is just getting that curve figured out. And the way you could watch it is you start on one side of the square and then curl to the other side because it kind of shapes it perfectly. You see? There you go. That's your cleanest one. That's your cleanest one. I like how you're hyper analyzing the line. It tells me you want to learn this. So keep going. I can tell you're putting a concentrated effort into learning instead of panicking. Try that again. You almost had it. On this exchange, make sure you're still holding sprint because that could be what's causing your slide to jam. Is you might be letting off sprint because you're scared.
I think so, because I'm just used to using both.
Don't ban the burner yet. I want to see if it's somebody I blocked that's jealous. I can always tell who it is based on their envious comments. User JB3L. Yeah, we're just controlling center line. No biggie. Ooh, nice. Look at you with the curve. No biggie. Ooh, I counter moved it, but you're moving clean. You're understanding it. She's understanding it now, chat. So let's see one more time. So let's try this now. So you got the little forward hook and it's helping you. Now, if you angle it a little bit this way, I think you're almost at a point where you could just rip it this way. So you would just be okay with, remember, you sprint first. Even if it pulls you out a little bit, the right stick will get you back. So face sideways. Don't be all the way turned around yet. So like, you see where I'm angled? Face yourself kind of like that. Yep. Now now sprint, and then while you're holding sprint, pull your right stick to your right. Oh, almost had it. There you go. You almost had it. You're forcing it, which is good. When you force it, you'll start learning how you need to apply. There you go. There you go. So what you're going to do now is direct yourself to this line and then slide. Let's try it again. Oh, that was cool. You actually did the straight. Do it again. It's fine. Yeah.
That went sideways.
Go like that.
I'm still trying to force the.
I think you're battling your right stick more than anything right there because you're sprinting now. Your right stick's only going to move one way and it's going to move right, or it's going to move the way you're going. So if it's left, it's left. You can reenact it here by standing here. Stand here with me. by staying in a forward motion and just turning your stick, you're literally reenacting it. Don't hold sprint, just turn your stick. That's your directional slide, right?
Mhm.
So once you sprint, you're making that same motion. You're turning it all the way. It should give you that kind of motion. I'm trying to teach her the curve, Smitty, a little bit. She's learning it. It's a little bit newer for her. There you go. You did a straight line, which is a good baseline for what we're doing. And this is something we'll.
I do want my.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I do want my slide hold to the lowest possible.
Yeah. Do you have it all the way down? I would put it at the lowest setting,
Mhm.
0.010, because what that lets you do is called zero sliding, which is
Yeah.
non-sprinting slides.
Gotcha.
And you don't want to use those a lot in combat, but they can act as like a tempo change. So for example, I could go like this and then rip into a sprint. But for now, like the main thing I want you to focus on is, since you can't do the curve yet, when jump, or here, who do I have here to help me? Tidu, are you still here? Come here, Tidu. Yeah. So since you're not ready for the curve yet, when people jump over you, this is what I want you to do. I want you to slide under them. So jump over me. You're just going to sprint forward, slide under, track back. That's the simplest way. That's tier 1. So when I jump over you, you're just going to stay forward. Like you're just going to run under, like slide under me. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
All right. So when I jump over, do it. How did that feel?
Simple.
Yeah, simple. So that's tier 1, because if you don't know the curve, you're not ready to counter people who get behind you. So if I got behind you like that, you're going to run forward and slide and then track back. Exactly. So I'm going to slide past you and you're going to do that again. There you go. It's not going to break the line, but you're going to establish a line and a correction on low sends. Wit said W Studious. You're doing a good job. Here we go. I'm going to do it again. You ready?
Oops.
Oh, you're okay. Here, I'll do it again. I kind of did it too fast. There you go. So now that you have that, it's all about like certain fights. If you know how to establish control and you're like lined up sharing the line with them, you'll focus on just your regular blow-bys. But other than that, what I want you to do is just focus on the fundamentals, take cover. If they push you, if you could slide out when they're pushing in, things like that. But I don't want you to do too much movement until you get the fundamentals fully kind of dialed in. So come here, I'll show you one more thing. And then we'll call it. Do you know how to feign retreat yet? Like fake a retreat?
No.
So follow me through here. Pretend I was running from you. As soon as I hit this corner, you turn around and you can stop and then turn around and then slide out as they're pushing in. You'll hear it. You'll hear it on your visual audio and you'll see it on the visual audio. So I'm going to push you and I want you to let me chase you actually. And then when you get here, you're going to stop and then yeah. Okay, I'm going to chase you. Ready? Go. Sprint. Oh, you're good. Make sure you sprint. I want you to have that speed. So as soon as I say go, sprint. Is your sprint not working? There you go.
Mine was smoother. Okay. It was being weird.
I feel like you're either lagging or you got stick drift. There you go.
Lagging.
Okay. What servers are you? Do you live in the USA?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm in Texas. I put it on Central.
Are you directly connected, or like do you have your Ethernet? Okay.
I have a Ethernet cable.
Try and sprint again. Go.
Auto.
And when you hit this corner, there's 2 ways you could do this, because I see you're continuing your momentum. Oh, your player really is lagging. So there's 2 ways you could do this corner play. Oh, you're lagging hard. Exactly, Scars. That's the main. So that's basically your baseline for learning Webby movement. It's going to help you understand how to break someone when you're understanding how to counter that pressure. So when you hit this corner, if you're going to keep your sprint going, you can try and curve it out like this. You hug the left side of the wall, Swing out right. There you, oh, you almost had it. Don't slide until, remember, don't slide until you get, yes. Yes, but I would do it like this.
Ooh.
Yes, I would straight line your slide on the way out like this. Go like this, and then when you're this way, that way it's in this, there you go. So this is where you're gonna establish jukes. You're gonna lure people to chase you. And then when you hit these corners, you're gonna U-strafe it. Yes. Look at that. Watch that sprint though. You see how you shuffled? I want to see you get set without shuffling. Look at her chat. She's cooking. That was clean. Good lineup. Do it again. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And then this is the other way you can do it. So this is easier than the U-strafe, but not as effective. So if you've got this down, keep doing it this way. But the other way would be like this. You would go in this corner, and then you would cancel your slide, and then you would run it back. But you're staying on the same line, so it's not as effective, but it's easier. So you go boom.
Another tool.
Yeah, exactly. You would just get up here, cancel. Let me see you do it. And then, yep. And make sure you just remember to try to turn around as you're sliding, and then, or gets turned around. Yep, there you go. Yep. Oh, you're good. Try again. There you go. Yeah, you got it. That's where I want you to start. That's your kind of... Don't take too much movement fights out in the open unless you think you're ready and you see them in front of you and you can slide past them cleanly. Other than that, you're going to focus on the feign retreats a lot. Any doorway like this kind of doorway. You know what I mean? Or you could like go like this. As you're running out of this doorway, stand behind me and chase me. As you're running out this doorway, you could... See? Isn't that crazy? Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. You're going to go like this, and then you're going to wide hook back through. I'm going to watch... I'm going to get behind you and watch you do it. Your player is glitchy. It's weird. You wouldn't slide. Technically, you wouldn't slide until you face that way. Now, you'll see me slide because I just like to double it. But when you... The easiest way to understand it is you're technically not... You don't have to slide till you're back going this way. So you would kind of... I do slide at the beginning, but if you can't do that yet, don't really pay attention to that. Just sprint, come to this side, and then slide. What up, Drip? We're constantly changing our lane. So the center line, it's like boxing. We're doing like a duck and weave, you know what I mean? If people want to try and pre-fire the line, well, we're moving it to the other side of their shoulder. And these guarantee kicks too, because if the room is one tile, it's all a timing thing. I will listen and I'll look at the visuals and then I'll go for the slide kick. And it makes an additional escape if I'm low and they're chasing me. As long as I time it, I get that guaranteed kick right through this. See what I mean? Every time. Same thing right here. Look, you strafe it. They're going to try and pre-fire this path or run into this path. You're blown past them. And you'll see me do this in the middle of fights out of nowhere. I'll jab it like, if she's here, stand right here. I will go like this and just... It's like a reset. There's a lot of things that U-strafe does. Are you on a PS5 or what did you say you're on?
PS5.
Okay. It's strange why your player's moving so glitched.
I know, and I plugged it in hardwired.
Do you know what you're pinging?
Lately, it's been with the update. It's been doing that.
You might need a new router. You might need a new router. Chat, do we know what's going on? Why? You think it could be her router?
It could be.
Because I know routers.
Yeah, you could try resetting it even.
But if that doesn't do it, then I think it could be like outdated. Because I know it's like what, every 2 years you need a new router. I just don't know what else it could be. Because her player's like, I could tell her player's glitching. Oh, the router thing? Oh yeah, I might be wrong by the years, but they definitely go out. Like, it's something you want to kind of make sure you have the most up-to-date router.
I was thinking about getting the whole thing
Yeah.
hardwired anyway, the whole house, but I don't know who to go with.
What's your internet? What's your internet provider?
Verizon.
Oh, Verizon's probably not that good. That's probably part of it. And I'm just guessing they're not because they're mobile, aren't they? I mean, they have internet, but I know T-Mobile's home internet isn't that good. So Verizon's can't be that much better.
Switched from AT&T because they kept messing up and dropping because people were stealing the copper from wherever the big switchboard is in our area.
Yeah.
And then we went to T-Mobile, and then now we're with Verizon.
So I might have a solution for you. Certified Gooper said, clear the cache on your router and PS5. I don't know. How does she clear the cache on the router? Is there?
I think I have to log in.
Yeah, well, don't do it yet because it's gonna disconnect you. But go ahead, Tidu. You can tell her.
No, I was just gonna say that mentioning of the clearing, you have to log straight into your router to do that, and then if it's the router,
It could be a mobile app, probably.
yeah.
They're good for 3 to 4 years.
Logging is mobile app.
So
Okay, I'll do that. Oh, how do I do it for my PlayStation?
oh yeah, how does she do it for the PlayStation? Do you know, Tidu?
I do not.
Let me see. Let me see. We'll look it up. If anybody has any questions about the training, let me know. It says, oh, don't do it right now, but what you do is you hold the power button for 7 seconds, and then, hold on, let's see, plug in. I
Go
don't,
into safe mode.
yeah, that's what it's asking for. And then you'll clear, it says select, oh, you did that too. So did you clear cache and rebuild database and clear system software cache?
Yes. So it's probably my internet.
It very well could be, and it could be not even the router. It could be the fact that Verizon Internet just can't handle Fortnite. So I would recommend Cox, fiber optic internet. I'm pretty sure Texas has towers for servers, towers or whatever for Fortnite. You should be running a really good connection. I'm at 21 ping right now, and my connection's pretty good because I'm on fiber optic internet, and that's what you can get from Cox. I doubt Verizon has fiber optic right now. It's going to make a big difference.
Okay, I'll check it out.
And then, yeah, as far as your training, well, I'm going to be in touch with you, and I'm going to keep an eye on you closely because I don't want you to take the wrong path. I want you to just, like, tell me how it's going. Don't be afraid to send clips. You could put them in the training review. You could send them to me directly.
Is it best to do it through post party? They seem to be short.
Guys, do you know, or Tidu, do you know how she can set up clipping on her PlayStation? Because I know it's going to give her more length control. Like, how long, like, the clip can be longer?
I have the Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
Sure with the
It's
PS5.
easier on the Xbox, I think. I'm not.
Yeah.
I bet Gooper knows. He seems like a.
There's like a button for I can sit. I think yeah.
Let's look it up. Designed to create button. Let's see. Clipping gameplay is tied to the create button. That little button left on the touchpad is basically your replay trapdoor.
Yeah.
So do you?
Here, when I click it, it says save recent gameplay. I can try that.
Yeah, it's probably set to the last, and you can probably modify how long you want that clip to be. It looks like it says you can pick between 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute. I would do 1 minute, 1 minute clips because you can always reclip after you think. Bet Gooper on Discord. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me see.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. While I'm looking at. Wait, let me see who this. I'll check. You want me to click that link? I'll check it after my live. W. I'm in Kansas, Strip. Yeah. Are you? I'm in Wichita. The ghetto. It ain't that bad though. So eventually you'll get to a point where you can like watch this. I'm gonna finesse the curve on you. Just kind of get crazy with the curve. You rip it this way, rip it this way. There's a lot of flexibility in it. But we're just like I said, we're gonna keep you on You're doing the curve a lot better though. That was clean. And I think this lag is gonna help you once you get rid of it. I bet that's part of your struggle. Well, GG's, guys. I think I'm gonna end. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Thanks, Tidu. Thanks for keeping up with my yapping. Sometimes I feel like I talk too much. Sniper.
Me and Sniper were going head for head.
Hey, Steven, could you hang back? 'Cause I just got to.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thanks, guys.
I'll see you. It's nice to meet you.
Nice job. I hope you get your internet figured out.
Yeah, let us know.
I've been trying to, like, I got the cable to plug it in. I'm like, okay, we'll figure this out. Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting
You too. Bye.
Sniper wants it. He's like, I'm gonna crack you. Kai, Kansas? What? Do you care if I ask what city? Also, guys, I'm not going live tomorrow, but I'm going live the next day. I'm gonna try and get more, at least 2 lives a week, and I'm gonna establish some days tomorrow. Those are the days I always stream, and then anything after is bonus if I'm not working on content or anything. Oh, what up, bro? What up, Thick? Sorry, I couldn't click the name on my Discord. I couldn't see. Let me see. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong message is what you're telling me. Oh, you've been working on it? Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. No way, guys. No way. Since when, bro? What am I... You realize this could be huge, bro. This could be massive because I finally got I finally understand how to train people, and it's... you probably heard me already talking about it. I don't want to repeat myself. But that's huge, dude. Guys, he's got the first room of the dojo built. What is that? Dude, this is amazing, y'all. Oh my goodness. He's got my logo in there, which is crazy. Hold on. Now, is that a POI you're building? Wow. Do you know how to code bots yet? Dude, I wish I could pull that up on stream right now. I'm gonna need to get my OBS settings changed so I can pull that up easier, and then on the next live, if it's okay with you, I'm gonna pull that video up. Because that's insane work, y'all. Seeing my logo on the ground in a dojo environment. If you can learn how to code bots, we're onto something huge. All right, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see his reply actually. Okay, what up, TD? Did you want to wait till I ended stream?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just seeing his reply.
Take your time. It's all good.
I'm gonna have to send you this wit.
I want to see.
Yes, it looks great. I'm like, what? I didn't even know he was working on it. Oh, a UEFN design. I'll send. Message me real quick, Sniper. I'm gonna send you it. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it should. It's the whole. It's like a good entry point to the dojo. It's like my logo and everything. Well, I'm excited, man. Let me know because this could be big, dude. Like UFN is the ultimate step I need to take to actually see my work pay off. And whoever's a part of that with me, there's enough to split the pot in half because I need my coder.
UEFN and not.
Yeah, that's UEFN, isn't it? Yeah. I don't even think you could put your logo in creative, can you?
Yeah, I've seen.
Oh. But yeah, UFN is the first real way I could maybe see, like, obviously, if I was in it for the money, guys, I wouldn't be here today. I make like a few, like, I'm lucky to make $200 or $300 a month. It's just it's a personal investment and a goal to try and turn it into something bigger, but nothing's guaranteed. So, I'm open to do a TDM map with you, but if you can learn how to code the bots, I have several designs that I could shoot to you, Like, can we get the bots to sprint towards the player? Because that's how one of the first learning curves is to just get the bots to blow past people with sprint, like the sweat bots. Because once they start blowing past them, it forces them into movement-based corrections. That'll be one of our training rooms. And then we just have other environments. Like, think of like 3x3 or like 4x4 or even 2x2 rooms where they can teleport to learn something. It'll say on there, be like pressure train. We'll call it like whatever pressure where they're getting pressured. It'll tell them what each room does. And then we'll have a room where like a bot jumps. Yeah, it's awesome to see that. Thanks for showing me that. Oh, you kicked me into you kicked me into the exit. I was wondering what happened. I thought it was like a secret. All right, guys, we're going to end. And yeah, we'll be in touch, Thick. That was dope to see. Where are you shooting me, bro?
I was behind you.
Oh. It's like I'm getting sniped. What are you shooting me with?
Mammoth?
Oh. Yeah, yeah, it does some crazy damage.
Yeah, 179.
Nice. Oh, I cheap shot you. I win. No, I'm just playing. All right, guys. What is that? Yeah, you too, Kai. And me. So, what, UEFN 5 is outside of Fortnite? Gooper, do you want me to message you, like, what I want for, like, 3 rooms to give you an idea? Like, 3 training rooms I have in mind. So, the reason why we would do the training rooms first is because they'll be easier. Because it doesn't have to be as fancy, whereas the TDM map, to make sure we, like, have, like, a flawless design that where people can flow through it and stuff, like, I feel like that might take a little bit longer to perfect. But these training rooms, like, what I want can be, like, we kind of want to make it pretty, but realistically, it could just be black and white, you know? They're there to learn, and I think it would explode Webby movement. Because people will actually just be able to go in there without thinking, and each room gives them hands-on training, and each room answer, like, if they have a question, that room not only answers it, but it naturally takes them through the progression where they're asking the next question, which is in the next training room. A closed loop system. Hold on, T-Do, I'm about to end. I'm just seeing everything before I end. All right, guys. GG's, we'll be in touch. Thanks again, Thick. Thanks, y'all, for hanging out. And I won't be live tomorrow, but I will be live the next day on YouTube. Later, y'all.